Trollord Games. Join the fray.
Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to QuestJunkiesUK. Welcome back to Prismeer in the Feywild. To be exact, a part of Prismeer called Hither, as we return to Wild beyond the Witchlight. A massive hello to everyone who's already in chat. Thank you so much for joining us. Phantom Killer Kitten, Microbiologist, Papa Dragon. How you doing, everybody? Hey, Rubblejax, welcome in, welcome in. Everyone, the giveaway is already. Yep, that's right, Killer Kitten. The giveaway is already going because, as some of you will know already, and that little intro there would have given away. If you look down here, past the little butterflies below me here, you will see that we are being brought to you by the wonderful people at Trollord Games. That is because they are in the final 24 hours. Go, go, go. The final 24 hours of their Kickstarter. Boom. There it is. Okay, let me get my voiceover voice on. The smouldering remnants of evil lie within the shattered ruins of Alfstrag. There, the undying war is born again. Live on Kickstarter right now, but only for 24 hours, less than 24 hours more. So if you would like a fantastic adventure path, level 1 to 13, in a rich, rich environment with politics going on and lots of connections between the different factions and some extra planar travel thrown in there at some point as well. It's an absolutely amazing, amazing adventure that I've been given some sneak peeks into. There's a lot of stuff on the Kickstarter page as well if you want to look into the story, see some of the beautiful art and the maps involved. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I am very excited to be helping them out with this because it is just a wonderful, wonderful adventure, and I hope that lots of you get to enjoy it as well. You can get a sneak peek and kind of get an enjoyment out of it earlier than it will release, because later today, for me, tomorrow morning, if you're in that part of the world, we will be doing a very special one-shot with some very special guests, as we are joined by the dreaded GM, Dead Aussie Gamer, AJ Winters of Winter's Tales, and Kendall from One For All, that fantastic YouTube, comedy D&D YouTube channel. They are joining us, and we are going to be playing a sneak peek one-shot into the world of the Undying War. But do not worry, there will not be spoilers, but there will be a few guest appearances by some of the NPCs and locations from the module. I have been given a couple of chapters to draw from and to get some inspiration from, and I hope that you are able to join us for that. If not for the fantastic roleplay and that incredible cast of people, then for the amazing giveaway maybe, because we have several hardcover books, physical books to give away to you fine folks. I know usually we're always doing the digital stuff, and today we have a fantastic digital giveaway, a free product of your choice from the Trollord Games website. Any single product, excluding the bundles of things, etc. You can get whatever products you desire from there and get that for free. Be that for D&D, they have lots of D&D stuff, or their own system named after Gary Gygax's home group, Castles and Crusades. They were the last publishing house that Gary Gygax used before he passed away, and they are very heavily tied with the Gygax family there, with Luke and everyone in these days as well. Now, that said, there is also a very special giveaway on the one-shot later tonight, because we have a signed copy of the adventure once the Kickstarter is completed and it is released, going to one lucky winner as well. So do jump in there and do not miss that chance to win this fantastic Trollord loot that is up for grabs. First and foremost, everyone do jump in there, !enter for your chance to win a piece of Trollord loot of your choosing from their catalogue. So jump in there, !enter. That's the way, Phantom. Alright, so that said, let us also say a hello to the wonderful people over at Nathrax 3D Minis as well. They have a nice little discount code for all of you wonderful people over there. Let me drop that in chat for you. Boop. Phoenix UAK is the code, and you can get 15% off any order over $10 over there. Beautiful 3D printed minis, painted or otherwise. Head on over to their Etsy there and give them a look. And that is all topped off with the cherry on top. That is Sirenscape. Head on over to Sirenscape.com for a free 30-day trial of the amazing music and sound effects that they have for all of your games as well. Now, last time... Oh, that's a good point, Baron. Thank you, my friend. Who doesn't have inspiration? I need to double check what the situation was last time. Sorry, I forgot because I took them all off because of the charity stream last week. Another massive thank you to everyone who helped out with the charity stream and donated and supported and spread the word. We finished over $10,000. Absolutely incredible. Don't be noisy, please. Don't be noisy, please. Shush. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Let's have a look here. Ugh, gross. Oh, it's horrible. Look at it. Ugh. Daisha with 2, Emin with 2, and Corey with 1. Charlie, you went there. 2 weeks ago, you were away. Can you remember what it was 3 weeks ago?
Baron will take care of it.
I played last week, didn't I?
But last week there was nothing because it was just the charity.
Oh, that was our,
The event.
the mayhem of the wheel, and then the week before I was
Okay, you can inherit Corey's for today.
Nice.
There we go. Yes, there we go, folks. So there you are, Baron. That is how they are standing at the moment. Thank you. Yeah, I have to remember. It's so tough shifting back to the proper overlays after all the charity stuff. Okay, so what went where? What was this? Who? What? Okay, so there we go, folks. Let me get rid of these smiling people over here. Okay, now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Baron. There's the full set.
Very much appreciated, Baron Dragonborn.
There we go. Okay, now there's still 9 left. Good God! Thank you for spending so much time with us, Baron. That means a lot. Last time, my friends, we were here in Prismia. There was a bit of a chase, a bit of a mad dash across the swamps of Hither, as the hag who had caused them so much trouble and stolen away their fairy dragon friend, Sir Tollivar, appeared on a broom, doing away with the illusory appearance of the satyr that she had borne before, and showing her true self, a face that was familiar as they recognized her as looking very similar to one Tasha, of Tasha's hideous laughter fame, that they had spotted outside the Hall of Mirrors in the little booth, little animatronic booth thing back in the Witchlight Carnival. They also noticed that she wore an interesting tattoo, one that Villy has just on his neck behind the ear there, the same design. And Villy have always thought it was a trident, because that was the word I used.
It's a trident.
Now that you come to look at it, it does look awfully like a chicken foot.
It is not a chicken foot. It is a trident.
The evil hag mother roused up a group of evil blighted trees to chase poor Telemy Hill across, scaring it away and driving their little goblin friend Jingle Jangle away as they were trying to return her stolen truffles. And as they gave chase, all sorts of magic was flying off, sparks were flying, wild magic was surging this way and that, people were growing in size, lizard folk minions were being summoned from beyond the plains, and all sorts of things happened, and it was a madcap chase. Do check out the VOD. It was, I can't describe the whole thing, it was too much, but it was a good time. But they did manage to drive off the animated trees and catch up with Mother on her broom as she angrily stalked up the hill towards Jingle Jangle's cave, even though all of the willow trees, the animated willow trees of Telemy Hill, were trying to protect their goblin friend. She confronted the adventurers up at the mouth of the cave there, and as they talked with her, they realized she didn't understand what was going on. She didn't realize that Prismere has been shattered by the Hourglass Coven. She thought this was Prismere in its entirety. And as she came to this realization, it was too much, and drove her quite literally to pieces as she was drawn into the realm and absorbed by the very fabric of this domain of delight. What is the meaning of that? What is the connection with Vili? And what awaits them in the other parts of Prismere? Are there similar aspects of this figure, whoever they were, Tasha? No matter. There are loose ends tied up. No more putting it off. There is but one last port of call here in the swamps of Hither. That is at the center of a pool, a fog-enshrouded, ridiculous bullywug quartz bedecked pool of water in the center of Downfall, which is the location of the Hourglass Coven's hag Bavlorna's cottage.
Don't forget, you said it was also festooned with clotheslines.
There are, yes, all these clotheslines from various parts. One less, as the tree blight tore one out. But the other ones are there, stretching from the mainland towards the place. If
that was the most visceral comment. I'm like, clotheslines?
And as you turn and look to the top left with purpose, that, thank you both, is where we shall return as we jump into tonight's episode of Wild Beyond Witchlight. Welcome back. Okay, so let us meet these fine people down here as we get into tonight's session. Daisha, just in the nick of time. Who are you in real life? Who are you playing, and where are they at?
In real life, I am Stephanie. I am playing Daisha Sesti, who is a Yanti. I was like a snake lady, a Yanti barbarian, but with excitement. And
a little wild magic sprinkled on the side.
Yeah, I'm really excited to start busting out those things. That's where I'm at. I'm really hyped about that.
Yeah, barbarians have done well in recent days with their subclasses. That one's fantastic, and the new Unearthed Arcana that came out this week with the Path of the Giant, also a very interesting subclass for a barbarian. Ville, who are you in real life? Who are you playing? Where are you at?
Hi, I am DM Charlie with DM Charlie Gaming, and I play Willie Grimm, a human fey-touched warlock from the Dalelands, an investigator and curious by nature, overly curious. Willie has been sent into the Feywild to discover what has happened to his patron, Sibilna. I almost said Prismia. I'm like, no, I'm in Prismia, not Sibilna. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I gave you my snake lady. I gave it to you.
What? Huh? I'm sorry. Do I know you? Why are you in our game?
Where are we? What's happening?
What is this place?
John's like, when did I cast that feeble mind? Oh, drat.
Thank you kindly, sir. And last but not least, by any measure you care to employ, Evan, who are you in real life? Who are you playing, and where are they at?
in real life, I am Colby, and tonight I am playing Emin Pastiche, the fairy rogue.
Because everyone's
And he's feeling a little tired. The chase after Mother was a little rough for Emin.
What are you talking about?
It was a little Three Stooges-esque.
Yes.
Or maybe Looney Tunes-esque, if that's more apt. But you know, he wants to keep moving forward.
Indeed. And move forward we shall. Oh, hold that thought, Sirenscape. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Just stop very nicely. No. Stop. Okay. So, you return to the swamps of Hither. And Telemy Hill is also taking a bit of a breather, it seems, as it kind of like settles down on its curly-toed booties and is taking a breather as Jingle Jangle waves you goodbye, having delighted in the return of her truffles. And also, we forgot before, Sir Tolliver, being released from his cage, flew off to the summer court to report all of the evil goings-on here. Emin was knighted. Sir Emin of the summer court. Yes, indeed.
Sir Emin.
With his magical rapier. So, adventurers, what would you like to do? Corey is just arguing with her hair.
Appropriate.
I think at this point, Abbott finally catches up.
Hey, my baby!
It's good. Abbott is here. Well, I am thinking we must be on with our work now that we have dealt with one hag and we
Don't stand so long in the marshy water.
I'm sorry.
Let's go.
You said you're sinking.
Oh, I thought you meant that we had to move our tokens, so I immediately went. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Sorry.
You gotta get on your Sirenscape game. You've got a rim shot in there for your one-liners. So, yeah, I am thank you. I am having the idea that now that we have put paid to Mother, the time has come for us to go and address the perfidies of the hag Pavlona. What do you think, Emin? Daisha.
Emin is still like he's coming down from being knighted. He was positively vibrating, and now that things have kind of gone quiet, you know, Sir Talavar has flown off. Their abbots here. They're leaving Telemy Hill.
If you listen very carefully, far on the wind, you can hear a ho ho. So Tolliver keeps going.
I love it. Love it.
Emin is just kind of like sunk into, you know, a seated position, and
how battered does Emin appear? Is he like beaten half to death?
You could say that.
Does he look like he's on death's door? Like he's a beetle shell that some kid has accidentally stepped on out on the playground?
I am at 1/3 of my hit points.
Oh.
So he looks pretty bad.
What time of day is it?
It is. It's always somewhere around dusk, but no.
Right.
I think, because all of the soggy court was today, so it's definitely the end of the day.
Wow.
Jingle Jangle will offer her cave if you don't mind. A key jabbing into your back as you sleep.
No, Willie's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's time for bed, y'all. I think it's that time.
Emin's shell will protect him from the keys. But like, so in that case, if they're not quite leaving Telemy Hill yet, Emin, like he looks as tired as like a, let's see, what is the most illustrative example I can give here? A
The
toddler
bug being tired.
who has crashed from like a sugar rush.
Aww.
He's beat.
Like a 6-year-old after a day at Disney.
Yes, there you go.
Oh yes.
There you
yes.
go.
All right.
How are you better at that, Charlie? That's fantastic. I guess you have one. So.
Yeah.
It's dad powers. Yeah.
Yes.
Whee!
Yes.
Yeah, you know the levels of exhaustion. That's the. They're not waking up for a while. You want to go get a cocktail down in the hotel lobby, hun? They'll be fine. So, yeah.
See, the problem is we've got 4, so one of them's always still awake.
There's always one watching, right?
Yes.
Well,
Or it's
dark
just too
humor,
many.
John. That's why God gave us pillows. Take a nap!
There goes the
I
computer.
don't think Stephanie liked that joke very much.
You're right. It's
Peace.
dark. That is not funny. I am not condoning, nor do I endorse any type of violence.
We know. We know.
Exactly.
No, hang on, everyone.
Yeah. Sometimes the dark humor is so funny.
Spoilers, if you're going to be on stream, sorry, I forgot my charger. Doesn't really cut it. Okay.
This is where we need to, you know, the Monty Python, the Holy Grail, the bit where it's like the skate rink music, that
intermission.
Yeah, the intermission music.
Hold on, let me.
Need
It's
that
okay.
in here.
I fixed it. We're done. We're good.
My goodness, these John, your players, they're just they need to learn to sit.
Absolute shambles.
Absolutely. Oh, hi, welcome back.
She's coming.
Sorry, CZ, you are not sponsoring us today. Sorry, folks.
Ooh, I
What's that?
love it when my local senator texts me. He texts
Hey,
me
Grindelwolf.
about twice a week.
Okay.
Oh, welcome in.
As in, like, he texts everybody, or just he? Likes...
Oh no, he
Yeah,
must
that's-
know me because he's always like, Charlie, I'm so concerned about X, Y, or Z, and so I don't know how he met me, got me on a first name basis, but boy is he friendly.
Oh wow.
There you go, folks.
Kidding.
Okay.
I'm on a dialer, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm always because I was like, hey Charlie, did you hear about? Why no, Senator Reed, no. I forget who he is.
Sounds like a superhero or supervillain.
Right. Oh no, this is actually. Oh, he sold my number. It's a different pack. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 more seconds, folks. Get these belligerent Floridians sorted.
Woof.
As I have to admit to chat that I left my charger at school today. So
I'm just going to stretch the frame, and sorry, Daisha.
no, don't be sorry. I should suffer. Let's be real.
There you go. That's we lose a teensy bit of Stephanie, but that's okay. Okay. Sorry, folks.
Well, they are newlyweds. They could sit closer.
Yeah,
That's about as close as you
we can
get.
get cozy.
I'm getting into Roll20 on my phone right now.
I think we see the 3 stages of marriage here. Like, we have the newlyweds who are on screen together. We have Willie at kind of like a more middle point with the nearest and dearest in chat, and then you have me, who's like, my wife has no idea what's happening.
Right.
She's also Japanese. It's like, you do what?
Makes it a bit harder to follow, I imagine.
Mm.
And I only do it when everyone else is busy, so.
Yeah, there
Which is
you go.
pretty much the perfect hobby over here. Oh, right. Yeah, I got it, Baron. Cheers. Oh, Villies as well. We ran out, so we don't have enough crystals because we stopped doing the one crystal policy.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember when that stopped being a thing. It's like, yep, now you can just have lots.
I didn't even realize until someone said, "Oh, you've got 2, Stephanie. You should use one." And I was like, "What happened?"
I should probably stop it being a thing.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit silly.
No, it's fine.
You would say that. Okay, folks.
Yes,
so thank
I
you for
would.
bearing with
John.
us. Max, you've missed nothing. Do not worry. Oh, right.
Baron, please.
Do you want me to make it 4 apiece? No, Baron. Go away. But when I say go away, I mean, no, do not do that. All right, Mike, how you doing, mate? Okay. So, anyway, Mike, by the way, thank you for the message. I should check it out after we're offline. I didn't see it yet. Now, let us return as you are talking amongst yourselves as you're trudging through the swamp, I presume.
The swamp towards our future cozy cave of sleep. Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's right. So, long rest first. So, actually, yes, you're not trudging through the swamp. You're clambering the soft, mossy banks of Telemy Hill.
Cool. I was like, I must have missed some. Are we walking 2 hours? We need to. Emmon's
Sorry.
gonna die. We need to sleep.
For some reason, I got distracted by something.
What could that have been? I'm resetting my Roll20 password because I've never logged in on my phone before.
All right. So, difference. I'm going to say the animated willow trees make a comfortable grove with a nice arching ceiling above, with the dying glow of the Feywild sun or whatever it is that's illuminating the sky. I'm not quite sure. Dips below the horizon, and the oranges and reds stretch across, glimpsed through the leaves of the the willowy canopy above. And you lie back, a moment of peace, with the mossy ground, without the swampy water beneath you. And you... Cheers, Mike. All donations are appreciated. And you may take the benefits of a short rest. Roll initiative. No, you're good. Yeah, long rest.
Yay!
Rest,
I want
weary
everyone to
travelers.
know that
Yes.
John was saying he was really excited for tonight, which only can mean that is entirely possible.
Someone's gonna die.
It means one of two things. Either, there are vast plans afoot, or WO's Collective dropped a new video on YouTube and it's awesome. And I got slightly hyper driving to that.
That's awesome.
Everyone, check out WO's Collective, our Vistani battle music of choice, over on YouTube. And Noah's there too.
While we're resting and getting settled down, Willie would like to approach the willow trees with the interest of interacting with them, to interact with the environment and see what is possible here in Prismia.
Sure.
And in Sylvan, he will greet the tree in Sylvan. Hello, my beautiful tree friend. It's Sylvan, so I have a different accent.
Apparently,
obviously. Hello, my beautiful tree friend. I am Willie Grimm, and I thank you for your assistance in our mission to return Jingle Jangle's keys and truffles. It was most wonderful. Does the tree react?
I'm just about to find out. Okay. As you do that, the willow kind of shifts as if to face you, although there's no visible kind of like facial features on the trunk, and you hear a voice emanating through the vibration of bark and the rustling of the leaves. You're all right. You're welcome.
I am very flattered to make your acquaintance. I am curious. Are you and your kin here on Telemy Hill the soul of your folk here in Prismia? Or do you have other kith and kin elsewhere in the hills of the fairy realm?
We are what's known as Waitlands trees, enlightened, if you will, to the majesty of the natural realm that is the Feywild.
Ooh, I see. And so I could expect to come across your cousins in my travels.
Is potentially a thing. We are rooted to the spot here in Telemy Hill. We do not go beyond the confines of our mobile chum.
I understand. The reason I ask is you have been so wonderful. I would hate to offend any of your relatives in our journeys. Are there any rules of etiquette or courtesy that I should observe?
Well, this place has gone to the kobolds, but the rest of the Feywild, I would assume, still follows the rules of etiquette that are prevalent throughout the realm.
Etiquette and prevalence. I thank you very, very much. Now, question. Have you ever seen the nests of the weaver birds? And Willie will start explaining the hanging ball nests that they weave in Africa that you climb up in and you just kind of dangle and rock and stuff.
Oh, in Chisente's tourney, there was an entire neighborhood of a city that was made of those.
Exactly. Willie is going to try and
Our
talk
proper
the
neighborhood.
tree into forming one so he can sleep in his own little private hammock swinging above the ground.
Oh, you want to talk to Brian over there? He's fond of bedecking himself in things like that. And you turn over, and there's a tree over there. It's just covered with flowering vines, and just absolutely fabulous.
I thank you very much. And then turning, Emin, Daisha, I am going to go have a conversation with Brian's the willow tree over here. He is a very fabulous looking one with the flowers in his brows. And then Willie will go and have that conversation.
As this is going on, like I'm definitely like, can we hear the tree answering back in Sylvan, or just
speaking? Let's have a quick here. They speak common actually, so it replies in common.
Oh, so nice sounds like this was a conversation.
Well, you could continue speaking Sylvan if you wish.
Oh, I think
I'm sure they understand it, but they don't speak it. Right?
Oh, I see.
Because they are intrinsically connected with the land here. And Mac, thank you very much. And players, you will be pleased to see that we have here inspiration for Phoenix. Please don't use it to kill the players. Or use me to kill the players.
He's going to use it to kill the players. So, yeah.
If I do, Mac, I won't say this is Mac killing you. I'll say it's me. I take responsibility.
Okay.
I take responsibility.
That's all better.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
Back on the list. What?
Yes.
It sounded like you were going, like, be quiet. And we were like, what?
No.
Using it already, are we?
Oh, dang. I feel used. We're not. You're not being used. You're an accomplice, Mac. An accomplice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Sends their regards.
It's like a satyr in a trench coat. It's just like pulls a crossbow out from underneath. Mac sends their regards.
Cannon.
The Feywild Mafia.
Emin is already in such a deep sleep in Jangle Jangle's cave that he is like you know how in like when dogs are in REM sleep they kind of like kick sometimes. That is happening, but like with his wings.
Is he also making the whimpering noises?
No, but he is like
He has
Draw the line.
dignity in his sleep.
he
That's
like
just a strong reaction. No.
every now and then he's like buzzing a little bit and like pushing a bunch of keys with his wings, so it's making kind of a loud sound, but he's not waking up.
Jingle Jangle's just like resetting the keys back to where they were every time you push them out of the way. Because it looks like an absolute mess, but it is all on purpose.
Makes sense.
You know, collectors. Okay.
Oh yes, I do.
Right. Yeah, and speaking of our friend Dead Aussie Gamer, I was once just hanging out online with him, and I got the tour of his incredible miniature collection and everything, and all their Kimetsu no Yaiba stuff and everything. See, it is a rare thing to glimpse beyond the green screen. So, yes, you may all take the benefits of a long rest, and Daisha and Emin, as you emerge, blinking into the dawn light of Prismere, a heavy mist hanging over the swamp below you as you are uprisen above on the top of Telemy Hill here. One of the trees, covered in various flowers of different colours, is bedecked with a very large cocoon of weeping willow branches that have been formed and turned and moved around into a large kind of almost egg-like shape. And there is a little funnel and hole on the side. As you come out and your voices are heard, Willie's little head just pops out.
Hello! Yoo-hoo! I am up here, up in Brian. Up in the tree, Brian. Look, up here, Daisha. Emin.
Are you a
Boy, hello.
squirrel now?
I don't know what I am, but I am very comfortable. It was quite cozy in here.
You're welcome.
I thank you, Brian. I look forward to seeing you again. And Willie
What
will.
an ordinary name for a Feywild tree. I love it.
Such a
Oh, it's
fabulous species of willow. He was a very fine willow. Yeah. Willie will come stretching.
Full name, Bryanticus Arvenfey.
Oh.
Just Brian
Right.
for short. Okay, so as the tree starts to creak and bend as it leans forward, and as it does so, the branches unravel and unspin, and one of them wraps around your waist gracefully. Willie just like spins you down like one of those acrobats on those ribbon things, down to the ground.
Perfect. Willie will try to make a flourish at the end, but of course make a botch of it, and staggers it. So, are we ready to journey back to Downfall and deal with the problem at hand?
No time like the present.
I agree. Are you feeling better after your rest, Emin? You were looking quite battered and beaten yesterday.
He's fine.
And he'll like wince at Daisha, like patting him on the shoulder. Yeah, I do feel much better. Yesterday was a little rough at the end. A little muddy still. Not my favorite part of the day.
The spell, Willie, the spell.
May I help you a bit in getting cleaned up?
And like Emin he's in a moment he's forgotten what Willie could possibly be talking about.
Step of preparation.
Yes,
The
that's the
spell!
one.
And Willie will start cleaning him 1 foot at a time from the feet on up.
I think there's only 3 of them, so.
Yes, you're not large size anymore.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Well, not medium size anymore.
Right. Thanks, Willie. I appreciate it.
It is a joy to be of service to you. I am feeling quite emboldened and quite positive about what the day has in store for us. I am thinking we can deal with the challenge at hand, freeze this section of Prismia, and move on. Yeah, it is a day to be heroes. Such a good night's
one
sleep.
day.
I only woke up on the right
Like
side
a
of the
day
tree.
and a half.
Okay, so, dear friends, you set out the trees, Brian and Jingle Jangle wishing you farewell. As you clamber up onto Abbott, and start to make your way
This is eye stock.
top left.
That's my baby.
And you make your way past a couple of wells as they again start to cough and splurt and belch forth the rancid swamp waters, and they start to rise up and up as Abbott glides gracefully like a Venetian gondolier through the trees. And the suffused green light as everything is filtered through the canopy of the swamp above. And you soon find yourself connecting with that top left river and start to follow the flow, still visible even when the swamp waters rise, as currents flow where the rivers are shifting beneath in their paths, a force of habit as well as a force of nature. And you... not that one, Willie, the other one.
I am so lost. What are you doing?
Over here,
we go.
here. This one, this river.
Oh, that one's way over there. Oh. Yeah. We're on the right river now.
And yes, you follow... very, very precise token management here. As you make your way along the river, between the broken section of the vast causeway, the Queen's Way, that used to deliver petitioners such as yourself, really, towards the centre of Prismere and Zabilna's palace. I think even, Willie, as you pass beneath the causeway's broken span there, you do feel a very strong kind of longing and urge to move to the home, to the seat of your patron, which we can just glimpse there. I love how they've just got it in the clouds at the top, in the mist at the top. It's so good. And you find yourselves, as the swampy waters start to slow and open out, and you see, even with the raised up water level, that the hillsides and the steep banks of Downfall do keep the bodywork court and all of the various buildings up out of the water. Now, Sir Emin, before you were a knight of the Summer Court, you were a collaborator in a vile plot to oust the king and reinstate the family line of Morgoth as Morgoth II and the Gloom Cloakers, with their tactical genius that is Sir Emin, were plotting to overthrow.
Playing both sides.
What would you like to do?
Oh god.
Thank you. I try. These, by the way, Mac, these borders were by Scarlet. Wonderful. Ooh, and speaking of, let me quickly shout out those wonderful people. Sorry, Amy.
No, you're fine.
Scarlet, who is off doing LARPy things today and having a grand old time, will be back with us soon. That's all of Scarlet's stuff there. Fantastic Patreon and all sorts of goings on there. And this beautiful character art is by a certain Evan Blair, who most of you will probably be familiar with, because he's a very talented individual. Okay, sorry, Emma.
I think maybe Emin regrettably has to make good on his promise to the rebels.
That's what I was trying to find the words when I came up with conspirator, but for some reason, like, the only word that could pop into my head was terrorist. I was like, that's probably a little strong. A little strong.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, he's planning to usurp a throne. That's
True,
yeah.
True.
So I don't listen. Emin's gonna say to everyone else, look, I don't know how involved y'all want to be, but I think there is a certain royal insurrection, if you will, that has to be dealt with.
You just got knighted.
Well, yeah, but it's not my. Listen, it's not the same. It's just not.
I mean, if you're caught, think of the disgrace that will be brought to the summer court. Queen Titania may have words.
Him's putting his hand in there. Listen,
Emin.
what was I gonna say?
Are you sure this is something you want to do, Emin? Getting involved with the internal politics of a small, albeit ridiculous potentate? We don't know what kind of repercussions this could have down the line for us. For all we know, this fellow here could be allies with somebody 1 or 2 kingdoms beyond, so we might need as our own ally. Best to just wash your hands of it, I am thinking.
Yeah, but if you made a promise and these conspirators are,
Well, hold on now. Promise is a very strong word.
then leave it alone. They're not
Oh,
exactly tactical geniuses to come after us.
But they have scratched drawings in the mud floor.
Yes, that is true. But without me, they can't really. You know what? They're very big frogs. They will figure this out on their own.
I think what I hear you say is that without you, they do not have a plot, nor any chance of succeeding. So, ipso facto, this makes the entire plot reliant upon you, which would make you their leader, meaning you are the one who decides whether the plan is a go or a no. So, is it a go or a no? It is up to you. You're not breaking a promise, you are merely delaying.
Also, Morgoth's not in chat today, so it doesn't matter.
Convince them not to. Tell them it's a bad idea. They'll listen to you.
Maybe
You gave them the gift of, what was it?
of knowledge.
No. I'm trying to think of the specific thing you said that was ridiculously simple.
I
don't
think I
remember.
said stab him in the eye.
Yeah.
That
you gave
was
them
the original
gift
plan.
of-
That was the original plan.
Oh, that was the original plan. There are other places to stab him. I think
What?
this was the deviation.
Like
to
the
plan.
kitchen?
Oh my god.
Did you also
You know-
offer like other weapons, like the lead piping in the library?
They don't even have to know that we are here. We can just go around.
I am your singing telegram. Sorry. I haven't seen that for a long time.
At
I don't
this
know
point,
what that's
after our
from.
experience with the tree and the pixies,
It's from the
yeah,
Clue
I am
movies.
ready to go around. Many things here. I am ready to go around.
Yeah. How about you?
Around.
Oh, okay. There it is.
By around, you mean
Around
as in
with-
avoid
Yes.
complications?
They
Avoid
chose around.
Hollywog.
Please, Sam, get out of here.
Show them the consequences, will you?
Yeah.
No, that's all good. Okay. Let us bring you back to that ridiculously large map.
Oh yeah. I forgot how big it was.
Quickly copy you over. It's like the downfall map is bigger than the hither map.
Yes. By a large margin.
I went to look at my app and I was like, it's already 10, and then I was like, oh, we start playing at 9. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't gone that far yet. Can I just say, I super appreciate like you, Stefan Colby, for going so late on your end of things, because it is an absolute joy to get a 3-hour session in like once a week. 'Cause
Oh
all,
yeah.
you know, all the others. Hey, speaking of fabulous people over doing fabulous charity things,
Oh.
Games Tavern
Whoa,
raiding in
hey.
with a party of 12. Hello, my
Hey.
friends. How you all doing? And congratulations again on that fantastic stuff last week. It was a pleasure to be a part of it with Reed and everyone over there. A hearty, as we like to say around these parts, Otskara-sama deshita, as you did such fantastic work last week. $10,300+. Absolutely incredible for No Kid Hungry. We were talking about it earlier. And welcome on in. Let me give you the opportunity of a reward as I can shout you out for our giveaway, folks. Please do head on over to that chat box there and put an exclamation mark enter for your chance to win any single product from the Troll Lord Games catalogue. Please jump in that giveaway. We hope you had a fantastic session. Everyone, please do check out Warrior Streak and everyone over at the Games Tavern there. Wonderful people doing wonderful stuff. Let me get this shout out. Boop. There we go. So yeah, they're playing some Dungeons and Dragons. We like to see it. We love to see it. So yes, we are sponsored by Troll Lord Games this week, everybody, because they have a fantastic Kickstarter going on. Less than 24 hours to go, so if you have not already, definitely head on over there and give it a look. A fantastic adventure path, level 1 to 13, extra plane of travel, evil forces at work, politics between the local barons, and all sorts of things going on. And do join us tomorrow morning, I assume. Most of you are in the North America with the Games Tavern. Please join us tomorrow morning or Friday, later on Friday if you're here, for an incredible one-shot and a sneak peek into that world at 7 a.m. Eastern, bright and early. A little earlier than usual.
Where's it?
Yes, for our good East Australia friends. Oh, Phantom, you back to excellent. Thank you so much, mate. Yeah, it's good. Like the sneak peeks I've had already, Phantom, it's awesome. Lots and lots of stuff to play with. Okay, dramatic Prismerian music. Shush, shush, shush. Okay, so sorry, I was doing other things before our friends arrived. Welcome, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Copy. Bring you over to the downfall. Your downfall. Ha ha ha. With Mac, my accomplice. I think, looking at the map, I think you would have probably arrived. Oh, actually, yeah, you probably would have arrived like pretty close to where the conspirators are, the rebels are.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Now, could you all do me a favor and resize your tokens because they're a bit on the large size. Once I get you over.
The Roll20 app on my phone is not showing the map.
Just shifting over now. So, how's that?
Oh, that is large. Yeah.
It's
Let's
massive.
see, how do we resize you?
Just there's it in the corner. You can just resize it. Yeah, little mini quarry. Oop. I've got it for you, mate.
Oh, there we go. All right. Cool. I'm on the thing.
Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I was like all the way over there, and all the way over here.
I think because you came up from the bottom river there, so that's where you would be. Abbott is
Double
huge. Not that big, my friend. Sorry. Oop, there you go. Still rather large.
Where are we?
I shift pinged you over here.
Bottom left.
Oh, okay. Look.
Bottom center. Yeah.
Get it
Oh.
right, Colby.
Oh, I
Because
just see
I
myself.
have two. I have the little one on the dock, and then I have the one in the dark. Can you just move
Yeah.
my little one to where it needs to be, John? Because I've just got blackness around me.
He's in the void.
Please.
He's in the void.
Here.
All right.
Hmm?
And
Oh, there you are.
Resize it.
Okay, right. So you do come down that river there, and kind of Abbott slides over to that right side bank, and you do see the hut to the top left there, which is where the conspirators are lurking, awaiting the chance to seize power, seize the means of production.
Any minute now.
It'll happen. Here it comes.
So,
Who do they know?
I mean,
Go on.
the door's open with dynamic lighting, but it is closed in reality. You do know that there is the King's Mount is just over the river there. Just saying.
So
Giant toad.
Yeah.
we're just going directly to Bavlorna's hut and searching it for our belongings, right?
I think so.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were pit stopping, so
No,
Emin could tell the.
we are avoiding them at all costs.
Oh.
All right.
So-
Well, I feel as though I was in some sort of fugue state when we were last here.
That's
Emin, if you would leave us away.
I don't think we, Bavlorna should be at the center, right?
That's what you've been told. Yes, the center of the pond above where you are now.
Right.
Do we see any boats?
Could we just get back on Abbott and ride up the river?
It's going to get deep fast.
Got it.
Yeah, he
Okay.
doesn't swim.
Mhm.
He wades.
And you will all distinctly remember that top right from where you are right now, there is a rather angry tree.
Yeah.
Distinctly.
Again, want to avoid that. All right.
Mhm.
So let's just go straight up.
Sure.
I do not have any lighting on my end. I'm just in the gray monochrome zone.
What? Why?
On
What
my
did you do?
on roll 20. I see the because you have the explorer
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
so I can see where we've been, but I don't have any light
Emin
around
is not lit.
my token. Yeah.
Brr, 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 brr. Okay. Roll 20. New token settings is new.
Oh.
Okay, how do I change? Shift, I guess? Sorry, dude. 2 seconds. No.
Goblins.
Ugh.
What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You alright?
No. You're having a technical issue. So I, of course, being another DM, am leaping into another Roll20 game to get at some tokens.
I also know exactly what I've done.
All right.
Oh.
New character settings menu is new because I was clicking on the character view, not on my DM view.
I almost.
Surprise,
sprayed-
surprise! You do not have control over your own dynamic lighting.
Oh, a Pebcac air. Got it.
Sorry, this is what happens. You have two windows open. Let me bring your other friends up here as well. Whilst we're here, Corey, don't stand on Emmett. There you go.
Rude.
Well, you're flying above her, should we say? Yep, that's right. Turbo, they're headed towards Bavlorna's hut. Okay, so you have vision. I think I need to make it that you are. You've got sight on, Willie, yeah?
I do. Yeah. Plus a little bit of light.
20 dimming. Okay. There
Yeah,
it is.
I'm moving in a black space now, and nothing is.
Yeah.
Probably
Nothing
needs to be able to
up.
cast cast light or have night vision set on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm on it. That's not what it's. Night vision, there it is. Boop. 20 feet. Dimming. And boop. There you go, mate. How's that?
Hold on, let me
Refresh.
refresh.
Yeah.
Should be good now. Yeah. Sorry, everybody. Thanks for bearing with us.
I think that tree is just north of us, Emin.
Just up of you, yes.
Yeah, I think I see the shadows of it through this fog.
An ominous creaking of branches.
Right. I also hear
flexing of branches.
A wooden-like chuckle, an evil wooden chuckle.
Is that a challenge? No, wooden chuckle.
A wooden chuckle, yeah.
I'm not sure that was. I'm sure there's a bullywug or a tree. I'm not sure.
No, like an evil tree.
Absolutely not.
So let us go the other way, I think. Or do we want to? Do we just want to?
Still not doing the thing.
Yeah, I can confirm that his eyes don't deceive him. He's standing in the middle of a weird black, like he's got all the monochrome, but he's walking into a black area and nothing's popping up. Because I originally thought, I was like, oh, everything's just monochrome right now. And then it wasn't until he got close to the black and nothing new was appearing. I was like, oh no, everything's off.
2 seconds.
To never be turned on again. You're blind.
Oh lord.
Like, not magically blind. You got stabbed in the eye. You are actually blind.
There we go.
Never mind.
Fixed.
I can see.
I changed the settings and saved it. For some reason, it just didn't take. Okay.
Finicky.
So
Alright.
now, if you make your way towards the water's edge, there will be a bullywug or two enjoying the waters. You can see a couple of shapes off in the mist of bullywugs and their companions enjoying the swampy morning.
This is looking to be very close to our angry tree friend. So let's take a wide berth. So we'll head back over in this direction where we reconstituted that magical frog.
That's down the bottom right of where you are.
Yep.
As you're stood there, like where Daisha and Corey are and Abbott, across the river, I don't know how zoomed out you are on the map, but over this direction, you can see the ping.
Yes.
Top left of where you are. You see a kind of strange, like orange glow through the mist.
How far off the water?
About 20 feet up.
20 feet up.
Yeah, and you can see just up of where you are there, Willie. There starts to be like rocky bluffs that rise up out of the water. See there, it starts to become.
Willie would like to make a perception check to see if he can determine the source of the light.
Please do.
How about a 14?
That's fine. You think from the shape of it and the way it's slightly undulating and moving, it is firelight.
Oh.
A balloon.
Over here.
Willie will gesture to his companions and hiss. Companions, come here. Come, look. Do you see there, up in the mist? I think a balloon approaches. Do you think it could be our pilot?
Oh,
That would be useful.
maybe. Probably. It ain't that big, weather balloon. Literally.
Can we see the basket yet? Is the flame big enough to seem that it's the shop, or is it a different?
It is not
different balloon.
It is not getting closer.
Oh. But if I remember correctly, the balloon shop should be like north and east of us.
It's top left of where
Top
you are.
right, yeah.
Top left of where you are now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Can
it
I-
is.
You said it was 60 feet up?
20.
How far up did you say it was?
20.
20, excuse me. But we don't know how far away it is from us?
Give me an insight check.
Yeah. Ooh, natural 20. I got a 21.
Nice. It is exactly 60 feet from Abbott.
Right on the nose. See, I said 60 earlier because I knew.
Here, I'll show you. It is there.
Okay.
Oh,
Exactly.
Shall we find a boat?
You could just
could
swim.
Emin
It's only 20
fly
feet.
up?
You could just
to
fly
it?
away. Yeah, it's only 20 feet
Yeah.
across the water.
Emin will fly up to
Cheers,
it.
Grim.
So let's move back over here.
As Emin is flying away, Willie will hiss at him. It is a type of ship, so whatever you're about to do, it is piracy.
Okay. Okay. I'll request permission to board. Don't worry, Willie. I got it.
See
Emin,
if it isn't Clapperclaw.
as you fly up there, you do see the massive tree blight looming out of the mist to the right of you there.
Mm,
And the light is directly left of where you are now. Uncharted territory.
yeah, I'm wary.
Are you gonna touch down and walk that last bit?
That sounds like a loaded question. Yeah, why
It
not?
would be stealthier. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. I think he.
Yeah, John's trying to help you. John's trying to help you.
Absolutely.
Emin will touch down here, and we'll try to sneak up stealthily.
Okay, so you creep up the hill. Give me a stealth check.
Yep.
The slowest
Whoa.
dice
Yeah, that
roll.
was weird. I got an 11.
Okay. You start to move across the grass and up towards the rise that looks over the pool to the above section of this. Hey, Josh, how you doing, mate? And as you creep up, you see that... Hey, another raid! Sorry, excuse me. Hey,
Party of 7.
as,
Table for 7.
yes, a little bevy of rowboats goes punting by as Chaotic and Writer. That's a great name. Welcome in, raiders. It's nice to see you all. Raid! Yeah, that's... Oh, thank you, Charlie. It's like... Emotes... Sorry, there it goes. Oh, thank you for the follow. Chaotic and we will be... I'll send you a followers Discord invite after we're offline. Please jump in there and share when you go live in our self-promo section and stuff. All sorts of things going on there. Any of the raiders that came in, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you. We hope you had a fantastic time. All of you lot that were already here, please head on over and check out Chaotican. Let me get the spelling right. Reuter. Boom, playing some Dungeons and Dragons, fantastic. I hope you had a fantastic session, everybody. Welcome in, and if you would like, there is a giveaway happening right now. Any product of your choosing from Troll Lord Games, any singular product, you can type !enter in the chat for your chance to win. That promotion code there, and that is because they have a fantastic Kickstarter going on for less than 24 hours to go. Not much time left on the Kickstarter, so please do head on over there and give it a look. It is a fantastic adventure path, levels 1 through 13, all sorts of interesting things going on. Lots more information on the Kickstarter page there. Fully funded already, lots of stretch goals unlocked, lots of cool stuff happening. Now, Emin, as you stealthily creep up the hillside towards this orange glow, you see that it comes from a fire beneath a large cauldron, and you can hear the crackling of firewood and the bubbling of the cauldron's contents as you move towards the crest of the hill.
Oh,
As it comes into view out of the mist, a bulbous green-black cauldron with a thick lid sits above a bed of hot coals on 6 sturdy iron legs that protrude from its curved bottom like the extremities of a crab. A wooden ladle hangs from a lanyard looped around the lid's knob, but there is nobody around.
Steal, steal.
No, no.
Is there anything shiny there that he can't resist? I feel like a troublemaker today.
It's always good. You're welcome. Trouble away. So, go on, Eamon. What you doing?
Is it... I know the coals are hot, so does it sound like there's anything moving around or like, you know, roiling or bubbling inside?
Yes. But the lid is on top.
Right.
Charlie thought something.
I am unwilling to mess with this cauldron, especially since nobody is around. So Emin is going to back off. He's going to walk back
Is that Charlie or Willie?
to the
The world
edge
may never
here,
know.
and he's going to fly back down to his compatriots.
Okay. Everyone in chat, please express your disappointment with Emin at once.
When Emin alights, he will find, there's Willie with his dagger out, doing his fingernails. Oh, hello, Emin. What did you discover in your little bit of flight over there to the light up there in the sky? Is it a balloon?
No, it's a fire.
A fire?
There's a big metal cauldron up there. Something's cooking it, but nobody's around. The lid's on it. I didn't want to
Cauldron?
mess.
Did you?
Yeah.
There's a lid. Did you peek inside to see what is being made? Is it soup or stew? Or is it somebody's laundry? Somebody brewing up a batch of paste, perhaps? Oatmeal? Killing mice? Yeah. Tanning leather. So you did not look.
Willie noodles.
Ooh.
You know.
How dare
There's
you? How
always
dare you
those
say such
balloons.
horrible things about your fellow UNT? Not noodles. Not noodles. It's okay. We just saw him alive and well in Rime of the Frostwind. He's okay. He's okay.
Oh, good.
Everyone, Noodles is a UNT sorcerer, clone of a UNT sorcerer that Mad Maggie is bombing around the Nine Hells with. They have 10-foot arms as the result of some demon ichor mishaps. So, yes, hence the noodles. Sorry, please.
Emin, as Willie lists off these very benign uses for such a large cauldron, I think Emin, he's gonna say like, yeah, it had like spider legs. The cauldron did. So I
Very distinctly crab.
Well,
You went spider. You went there.
it,
I think Emin can be forgiven. One invertebrate looks like another.
I'm so glad crabs don't look like spiders.
Most interesting, Emin. Is there perhaps a way to get to this cauldron without having to cross the murk here? And Willie will gesture at the scuzzy river water that intercedes between them and the hill and the cauldron.
Yeah, it looks like you gotta go around the and Emin will kind of like dart his eyes towards the cabin or the little
Tree?
place where the
Rebels.
the rebels are hiding.
Oh, yeah.
You rebel scum.
Willie will
So,
just start heading down the walkway. just walking with a purpose, but not
Yep.
being ostentatious or
Yep. And as you get back towards the rebels' hut, it is closed up and for protection. And as before, they're not peeking through the door or anything. So you just like cross over the bridge and then skirt around the outskirts of the hut. No problem. Sorry, everyone.
sounds like
Roll 20 is doing the vanishing tokens thing again.
was it about directly north from here? Do we go? Oh, okay. I'm following you.
Just go
it's gotta be
around the hut.
this way.
Everyone, you can see where the tokens are because of the dynamic lighting. The lighting's working.
Yeah. It's right up there.
So yeah,
This
all
is
of
one
you.
of those move token, wait for. Oh, it's Ooh,
So yes, you
I
all
think
start clambering up the hill, and as you do, you do start to hear the crackling coals and the bubbling cauldron ahead of you.
Okay. From a distance, Willie is going to take a look at it. Does the steam rising from underneath the lid look as though it's in a rolling boil, or it's just simmering?
So you're removing the lid.
From a distance, trying to see how much steam is escaping before actually getting right up on it. He's going to, kind of investigate from about 15 feet away before approaching too closely.
Okay, well you see the same thing, this bulbous cauldron with the crab-like
All right.
legs coming out the side, and a lid firmly on top, not moving at all.
Willie will walk forward, make a circumnavigation of the cauldron. Would like to make an investigation to check for any sort of, maybe not obvious markings, runes, etchings, lettering, anything that might indicate that this is something more than what it initially seems. What would you like me to roll?
Investigation or perception?
Investigation. How about a 22?
Nice. It doesn't appear to have any, any specific, magical aura or anything about it. There feels like something magical about the fire, and you are reminded of the animated coals you did battle with in the balloon factory. And you think they may have been taken from here. Very handy for the rebels to take them from here, or the co-conspirators of Satanivar, to transport them over there.
How does the fire look? Is it just like a bed of glowing coals?
It's like a small mound of very heavily glowing charcoals. Yeah.
Is it enough, do I think, to heat up whatever
Yes.
this size to? Okay.
Yeah, and with that investigation, you kind of put your palm like an inch
Yeah.
from the surface, and you can feel the heat from it.
All right. Cautiously, Willie will move the lid aside, and waft some of the vapor towards him to get a scent on it, and then if nothing untoward happens, i.e., Constitution saving throw, Willie, then he will peer inside.
You reach over and clasp the knob on the top of the cauldron's lid, and there is a as it raises up onto its crab legs and scuttles away.
Oh.
And we all just stand there around this magical fire, just like. That was weird.
And as you do that, Daisha, the coals shift and move, but they do not become animated like the ones you saw before. Something is emerging from beneath the coals. You see two little orange-red hands, almost glowing like magma as they reach up out of the coals, and then a little grinning head emerges out of the coals, and a creature with pointy ears and glowing eyes and mouth lit from within as if containing fire itself pops up. Hello!
Oh, good, it's talking.
Oh.
Hey,
Here you are.
hello.
Oh. Sorry, we didn't mean to disturb
Your crab pot.
whatever was going on here.
Oh, don't worry about that. It's so touchy. Ugh.
Oh, cool.
What brings you around these parts? I am known here as where is it? I am known here as the Coal Tender. I like to keep things blazing. And his fire just like erupts from his hands.
Ooh. And what's your bacon?
What's me what?
What's your bacon?
Oh, you want what's in the cauldron?
I don't know if I want it.
Well, it would be rude of me to perhaps give you the password for opening the cauldron's lid. But, I mean, I am a creature of fire. And he goes, just expands it off. And if, say, a bundle of nice dry firewood was to land in my lap, I have been starved as of late. All of this swampy, moist, moss-ridden, damp bullshit.
Remember, I was like, oh, I want the thimble. Why are they selling? All right, Willie's going to get a huge grin and try to look through the mist to see if the mercantile balloon is still back there.
You cannot see that far.
Shoot, with the two weirdos. All right,
the ducklings.
I don't get the thimble connection.
That's what Willie
was selling
gave
a
away.
bundle of dry firewood.
Willie gave up the ability to clap in time with the beat in order to have this thymble.
Wasn't it to dance?
To dance, yes, you lost the ability.
Rhythm on his
Same
step.
thing.
Yeah.
I clap on 1 and 3, got the overbite, yo.
And Emin, you would imagine that, you know, as the fairy flies, it's probably the fastest journey to take.
Yeah. I think as he mentions the dry firewood, Emin's ears will kind of perk up a little bit, and he'll say, you know what? I might have something for you there. Give me a minute.
Okay.
And Emin will take off towards the weather balloon, as it were.
So you start buzzing through the mist above the water. You see various bullywug, courtly folk enjoying the waters and hanging out, and they all look up and as you buzz overhead through the mist as they spin. You know, like in Top Gun and those kind of movies where the curls come off the wings. It's like that. It's like you so break the sound barrier just comes up.
Now I've got Kenny Loggins in my head. I
There
flew
you go.
through the Emin zone.
Can we just address that he looks exactly the fucking same as he did in the first one, which is scary as hell.
That is something else.
Emin,
Yes.
roll me a d100.
Ooh.
I totally thought John was going to tell us that we had to go Animal Crossing the bad tree.
I think at one point you do go a little close to the tree, and it like the big branch just goes whoosh through the air, and you just like dip underneath it.
89.
89. Ugh, make me scroll, why don't you?
Work.
Okay.
Oh dear.
As you go back to
Satisfy GM is a sad player.
where are you, mates? We don't have to go. You remember where it is. Let me get those.
I do.
Let me just. I'll show it to everyone though, because it's beautiful.
It is really cool looking.
Here we are. So yeah, as you buzz through, you start to see the lightning playing around the storm cloud, captured in the confines of this magical balloon. You see the little hut beneath it with the lantern light spilling forward from the storefront, and as you plump down onto the jetty, as it sits there in the water, you see that front awning just like up, and the darklings lean out. Well, look at where it is. I'm saying I'm enjoying your eyeball colour rather nicely. And it holds up the marble against the crackling lightning above.
Good. I'm very glad that it was worth something to you. Bobble, Trinket, how are you this fine morning?
Ready to do business. Now, hurry up. We're in the middle of a game of cards and you're fucking annoying us.
Well, I'll be quick then.
They don't seem to care if they sell things or not. It's like,
Edmund
Yes.
will like tap on the sign and he'll say, "This firewood."
you know what they always say? The customer is always a pain in the ass. What? Come on.
No, you ain't wrong. But this very dry firewood.
Oh, isn't it splendid? Yes, yes. And it comes with its own free piece of rope to tie it together.
Very hospitable of you. What do you want for it?
It's nice they included the string.
You know what? You know what? Why don't we give you something for it? Take it off our hands. It's cluttering up the place. I will give you some knowledge to take with you on your journeys.
Oh,
I gleaned it from this coloration of this beautiful marble. Looking through it, I saw into your very soul.
very good. Very good.
It's a trap!
Not
Actually, the bully looks
Not-
to sound like I do like that.
not at all weird. Yeah, okay. You guys sure?
Scarlet would be disappointed.
You agree?
You know what?
You
Why
kind
not?
of need to.
I'm in a little bit of a hurry.
No, oh,
Why-
pleasure,
why not?
oh, pleasure, oh, pleasure. Bubble, give the cloud a kick, and you see Bubble turns around and like throws a lever, and like magical energy goes up through the strands up to the cloud above, and the lightning again crackles. It illuminates the whole scene in a blinding light, and as that illumination shines down on you, they hold up the marble with your eyes coloured. They drained out into the marble, and they look through it at you, through the marble, through the essence of your being that is trapped here. As they do say, the eyes are the window to the soul, and they're like, ah, yes, there it is. And I'm going to have to abstract the next bit of the conversation, because we, as mere mortal humans, do not know in the real world what information they give you. But, Emin, there is now a little timer in your head, because looking through your window into your soul, they have gleaned the information and shared with you the exact time of your death.
Shit.
And the worst part is when John says, and it's in 22 minutes. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, I wonder if it shifts.
Hmm.
Should do something
go,
dangerous
Charlie.
to see if it shifts.
That's
Thank you.
now it's the timer has appeared in my head.
No, I mean, I was just, analyzing how you now know when you will die.
Oh, okay.
Now, for us as players, if during this adventure, Emin is unfortunately to meet their demise, that is the time that you saw.
Right.
It's very tricky
I
to
see,
roleplay
I
this.
Understood. Yeah.
But that was.
We'll have to play that out.
I'm gonna throw this in chat. I'm gonna throw this in chat. Everyone, this is a rather nifty D100 table of Fey bargains. Because we quickly ran out of the ones in the module. Anyway,
Right.
If you want to check those out, make some Fey bargains for yourselves. There it is. dndspeak.com. Credit where it's due.
We give up everything over here.
I think Emin, after seeing what he saw,
Some amazing stuff on there, Charlie. By the way.
he'll take the firewood from Trinket and Bauble, and he'll say, that is an interesting gift. Thank you.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Well,
As
you
we all-
last anyway.
Ah.
Slam. Was that Papa double posting? What? What?
Who knows? All I know is
So-
I want Fey Bargain 30.
He
No,
will.
I have to look what it is. What is it?
Yeah, no, I'm curious.
You sneeze sparkling dust.
Ooh.
Achoo!
Yeah, here you go, Charlie. Here you go.
Emin
So
will,
sneeze again, sneeze
you know-
again.
Achoo! Exactly.
I too.
Oh no, I'm hungry. Okay, what's next? Oh, the phone.
Let's,
Papa. Okay, so yeah, you have a nice bundle of dry firewood. Now buzz off.
And he'll tuck the firewood under his arm and start buzzing back to everybody.
Right on.
Okay. I don't need to. Sorry, I just left the cauldron music going, music sound effects going. Okay, so yeah, you made your way back over to your friends. So you're they kind of sat around chatting with this magmin. What do you talk about with this magmin?
So
your
is your position hereditary, or did you have to study for this line of work of cold tender, Mr. Cold Tender?
I don't rightly know. I kind of came aware of myself here in the pits of these coals. It came about when this bloody thing was sticking in my side.
What, the cauldron?
Let's have a look here.
Still
He's
in
like,
your
no, he's like this bloody thing, and he points down into the coals, and there is a long, cone-shaped, slightly spiraled, bone-like, ivory-like horn.
Oh, that is very, very interesting. I am not. That's it. I think. Do you know what that is, Mr. Magman? I don't. It seems familiar, but I cannot for the life of me recall the name of that strange, twisty thing in the coals.
Oh, it can't be important. You know, that silly hag from over the water just kicked it in here.
Oh,
That's something rotten when it dug into me ribs.
It looks quite painful. Are you quite okay?
Yeah, funny thing is, I can't touch it. Otherwise, I would have got rid of it.
Oh, would you like me to dispose of that pointy, dangerous object for you?
That would be delightful. Just a moment. And they kind of part, what's his face parting the ocean,
Red Sea,
Yeah.
Moses.
Yeah, what's his face? Yeah. Deeply religious person, as you can see. As he parts the flames, and there is a untouched, not sooty, charred or anything, unicorn horn set amidst the coals.
Willie will lean down and pick up the alicorn horn and dust it off and well, this is quite interesting. I might want to sketch it later. Is it okay with you if I keep it?
No, get rid of the bloody thing. You get a decent night's sleep. Ugh.
I hope you rest very well, Herr Megman. And Willie will wrap it up and stick it away in his backpack.
Okay.
Nice. Alicorn horn!
Yeah.
Either that or else we're gonna find out it's a counterfeit.
No, it's like in Ghost of Strahd, right? When you determine where the different bits and bobs are, you at the start when you start planning, you roll randomly where it is in the three worlds. It was here.
Very cool. Is Sirenscape going? I'm not hearing anything.
It's very subtle. It's just like coals, crackling
okay.
a little bit and a slight
There we
bubbling.
go. I turned it up.
Yeah, it's really small for some reason.
Thank you. You wouldn't
I've got it
happen to
cranked as low
know
as I can.
know which ways who this merc is Bavlona's cottage, would you?
That's right over there. Just points up.
All right. I guess we'll just wait for keep chit
During-
chat unless
Yeah, during
Daisha
this
wants to-
during this time, Emin, you hear Emin's wings buzzing towards you.
I almost cut Willie off to be like, Emin drops in, he looks in the pit, sees the horn, ooh, and like grabs it with the mage hand or something. But
I mean, as you come buzzing down like an airdrop, the magmin starts like skipping excitedly. A couple of the sparks fly and coals kind of like tumble out, and Willie and Daisha kind of get out of the way. And as it flares up a bit in anticipation, and he's like reaching up hungrily, like little flames like stretching off his fingertips towards it. Oh yeah, gimme.
all yours, buddy.
And-
He's gonna turn to Willie and say, they gave it to me for a pretty good price.
Oh yeah, what did you have to give up?
I didn't have to give them anything. They gave me something extra, actually. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
And the magmin
Willie
just...
will nod and take a couple steps away.
The magmin just embraces the bundle of and just like holds it as it just consumed by fire. And he's just like, yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay. Thank you. You want to give the cauldron a moment? It will come back. And the password. He looks around conspiratorially. The password is spittle spew.
I don't think I want to open this folder.
After all that.
I've already chewed a frog.
Oh, we are opening the cauldron.
And yeah, after a short time, there is a clink, 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 clink in this crab-like cauldron, which everyone you saw down in the bottom corner of the map there last time. Comes
Yeah.
creeping back, and plunks itself down, and the magman's like, oh, back to work, and just like dives, like does like a swan, like whew, and dives into the coals and then disappears into the fire as if it's like a pool, and is off on his little way there, and the cauldron plunks back down and settles onto the coals again.
Willie will look at Emmett, and he will reach out his hand and fingers wiggling above the knob of the lid. Spittelspew, and lift the lid.
Okay. And you lift it up, and there is no resistance. You feel a slight give of arcane force, as there's some magical lock was on the lid. And as you peek within, you see that inside the cauldron is a bubbling, frothy, grey-black liquid.
Yum. Can you get that wolf to tell us what it is?
Gray black liquid.
I think he might be asleep now. I've never really been one for herbology. Corey,
Yes, darling.
I don't know. This might be more your bag. I don't know.
My cooking's not great, but I can do better than that.
Is there? You said there's a ladle
Yep.
nearby?
Yeah,
On
there
the
is,
lid,
there is a
yeah.
wooden ladle attached to the lid, yeah. It's
I'm
just
gonna ladle out some
Okay.
just onto the ground.
hanging. Sure,
Oh, okay.
nothing happens.
Well, it didn't burn a hole to the center of the earth.
It ain't acid.
Wow.
All right. What does it smell like?
This is the point where we grab a cute animated chipmunk and like force that.
Oh God! Very Shrek.
It's got a kind of like kind of carbony, kind of like tint. Like it's just like it's slightly like acidic. Like there's a bit of a tang to it. Like catches on the back of the throat a bit, but it's got that kind of that dry kind of carbon. Like the deodorizers you put in your fridge and stuff, like the carbon ones, like charcoal ones.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got that kind of smell to it. Doesn't smell putrid or anything like that.
Okay.
May Willie make an Arcana or Nature to try and figure out what this concoction might be?
You could cast Identify or Detect Magic.
I don't have Identifier Detect Magic. So
Can
keep rubbing my nose in it.
That is why anybody asks to do an Arcana check.
Can I hold on? I've got a thing. Can I do magical awareness? As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until the end of your next turn. You know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to.
That is exactly the same as Detect Magic.
Yes, great.
That's what I was
I'm
waiting
gonna
for.
do that.
Waiting for the new toys to come into play. So sorry, Willie, to shut you down there, but
No, it's quite alright.
It was to enable in a different direction. So yes, as Daisha, you tap into your new found abilities. The enthusiasm, exuberance channeled through you into this wild magic surge and ability. You feel the thrum of the magical coals beneath the cauldron, and the potion within is giving off a strong aura of transmutation.
Ooh, I know what this is. How do I know what this is? I know what this is. Can I do magic now? I don't know what this is.
I don't know.
I'm just waiting to the point where you start throwing exploding flumps.
It changes. It's transmutation. I studied this, but I've never been able to do it.
Oh.
When your family said you just have to spend time in the Feywild, you just hadn't spent long enough, apparently.
Oh my goodness. Do you know what this means? I can feel stuff. I can feel the magic. I start going through my bag looking for an empty bottle.
Your parents appear as like force ghosts. It's like, now you may return home, Daisha.
No, they fucking hate me.
That's a good solid D&D backstory there. At least they're alive.
Yes,
True.
it's true.
I guess some
silver
of these
linings.
things we take for granted.
Don't ruin my moment.
No. Transmutation.
Willie, you would know.
Oh yeah, Willie knows. Yeah, it's the ability to manipulate physical properties of creatures or objects. Transmutation is a very powerful school, so if Daisha believes this is a transmutation potion, it is most likely polymorph.
Put it in a bottle. Do you have a bottle? Get a bottle.
I have some bottles
is
from these. I have some bottles, and Willie will take one of the bottles from the alchemy set of the Last Eggs cottage and hand it over to Daisha.
Sure.
And Daisha takes the bottle and she's like, "Is this stealing?" And then looks at Kore. It's stealing, isn't it?
Corey's like, oh, finders keepers, dear.
And that is exactly what I would say.
And Daisha ladles out
Sorry, Scarlett, if that was not what Scary would say. I guess. Now, Villy, I would like an Arcana check. For different reasons. Now that you have summarized some things and had some thoughts.
Look at that wince Charlie gave. He said,
A 19.
Excellent.
Oh.
In your studies and your assumptions of this potion's properties, you would think that it would take about a pint of it to have an effect.
Pint.
"Ew, slop."
Ugh.
Okay, in a pint,
It's basically the consistency of grits.
is it?
Oh my
is this?
god.
looking at it, Willie will. Is it a potion ingested, or is it more of an unguent and put on topically?
You would say that a transformation of that type would need to happen from within, so drinking it would be the way forward.
Right. So it's not finished. It just needs to cook for another year or two. All right. I'll just be like, you might need a little bit more, Daisha, and the drinking of it might be similar to quaffing down a handful of cold mud. But yeah, you drink half a quart, you should get the desired effect.
So you said you had 2 bottles?
Yeah. Here's the other one, and Willie will hand over the second 12-ounce bottle, looking kind of sad and forlorn.
Glop. Daisha doesn't know this. Thank you! And
So-
she glops thick grits.
We're going to say, like, as Sir Emin found out last time, magical items resize when needed, and these containers resized to be pint bottles.
Oh, we can
Oh
have
my
2!
god, I gave you magical bottles? I want those back when you drink them. I did not know they were magical bottles. Schweinhunds.
Now listen, if we're gonna take 2, I really think that we should try this.
Daisha gives Willie one of them and is like, for what? You want to be the Bullywog King?
Me personally,
God,
no.
no.
I am quite okay being very grim. Thank you very much. I will keep it for study later. And he will put it inside his backpack right next to the alicorn horn.
Willie, you have heard that polymorphing into something has various benefits, and can produce quite fantastic forms that are quite useful in a pinch, and can provide a buffer, as it were, in a combat.
Oh yeah. But Willie isn't gonna drink it right here on the hill next to a cauldron for Daisha's amusement.
No,
It will be ready in case unless it is tactically or strategically sound. I am going to save such a marvelous gift. This potion in my other one of 2 magic potion bottles for a later time.
Now, you have bottled 2 pints of it. There is more in the cauldron.
And then, as Willie is saying this, he's already taken out the empty healing potion bottle that he had to slam down yesterday, and is filling it with this polymorph grit juice.
You try it.
Healing potions are not pints.
No?
Unfortunately. That would be very unwieldy.
Willie will pull that bottle back out and see if he can force more than a pint into it. Like maybe go for a full quart in that one bottle. See if it'll resize. Willie's gonna burn an inspiration and push his luck.
Of great charcoal grits.
I'll say if you're willing to sacrifice a crystal, then yes, it happens.
I will.
Oh, me too. I want to do it too.
Copycat.
It wasn't like it was Charlie's idea. You gave him permission. If I can't do it, that's
What?
I understand.
What? It wasn't I'm the one who said I'll give up a crystal to push
It was
my
his
luck.
idea. It was his idea.
Oh my goodness.
I totally didn't hear you say I'll give up a crystal. I just heard John say if you want, you can give up a crystal. I'm sorry.
No.
That's fine.
Check your sources, Mrs. Check your sources.
Okay.
I was busy doing the math.
You're the meme with the equations like round your head.
Yes.
All right.
So yes, both of you can do that.
Oh, thank you! Yay!
Enough so we have four servings.
Yes.
There are 4 of us. Does that drain the cauldron?
No, I wouldn't say so. It's pretty hefty.
Bad cultures are built that way.
Yeah, like your average cauldron is much more than 4 pints.
Daisha's gonna look at Emmett knowingly and be like,
Baron,
Alright,
don't spoil
then.
them. They have plenty. They have plenty.
she's gonna be like,
More.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
you could be tall.
Don't tempt me.
You could be a snail. You like snails.
Wrong way around.
You hate frogs.
Wrong way around.
No.
Is this
No.
reverse psychology?
Yeah.
You turn around, Dash is just waving a watch back and forth. You like snails.
Do you think that we should avail ourselves of these potions and change our features to those of the Soggy Court, those of Bullywugs, and see if we can't gain access to Bavlona's cottage and look around at our leisure and have a good lengthy reconnoiter and then develop a plan of action for dealing with the hag?
That is literally the only goading that Emin needed to take this slop and give this a try.
Do we need to do a con save?
Are you drinking a pint of it?
Let's go.
It's very unpleasant. And
Oh
can
my
you roll?
God.
Can you roll me a D100, please?
Yes.
Look at him, Daisha. It's like he's drinking spackle.
Ugh. D100.
He just went in. Daisha's
Does
just
it-
like depressed and disgusted. He
Does
just
it
went-
taste like plaster?
Ugh. An even 50.
50. Okay.
Oh no, so we
Right down the
don't know
middle.
what you
Let's see what
turned into.
happens.
We
Let's
don't.
see what happens.
Emin's form starts to grow larger, his small form, and becomes kind of medium-sized as it goes out. And sorry to repeat myself, anyone who joined us in Barovia yesterday, there is a swelling and a sheen to the skin, and the eyes start to bulge, and the mouth widens. You, my friend, are now a giant frog.
Ew.
It's just like,
Not
yeah.
a frog person,
And then,
but a giant frog.
Daisha, can we just say that he's like, ew, and you just like kick him into the pond.
Daisha,
A
I am
giant
not
frog.
kissing. I am not kissing him to turn him back to a real boy.
I think it only works for princes, not knights.
Oh yeah. My station isn't high enough.
So he's a frog, but not a frog man, not a bollywog.
Nope. Giant frog.
Willie will hold his bottle, shrug.
Just looks up at you.
In for a pfennig, in for a pound, and
Okay.
he will knock it back. So what am I rolling?
D100, please.
Do it.
Charlie.
And tricks
Charlie.
abound.
62.
62. Okay. Likewise, you do not grow in size, but you fill out, and your legs extend. Nice webbing appears between the toes, and you are also a giant frog.
God damn. Violet, you're a violet, Violet!
Corey's like, "Ugh, I suppose this is just what we're doing, is it? Very well. And there is a third giant frog with animated hair.
I
It
got
looks-
one.
one. Wow.
She rolled a 1.
I rolled a
Daisha
one.
turns into ringworm!
No!
Nope, nope. Also a giant frog.
Okay.
Woo, so
Um,
we're all
Wait,
four
wait,
giant
wait. Is
frogs?
that like your table? It's like 0, 1 to 100 giant frog.
It is 75% giant frog, 25% giant dragonfly.
Ooh.
And that's all you can be?
On this table?
Yeah, well, it's just this very specific
Oh, I see,
potion.
I
Actually-
didn't do
I
it
got
first,
it.
Barry.
Actually, fuck it. Let's make it the lower 25% instead. Daisha elongates her Yuan-Ti form elongates. Her eyes become compound eyes, and wings spring from her back as she becomes a giant dragonfly.
But we're sentient ourselves, right?
No, you are. It's polymorph. You are the creature. Willie, Corey, and Emin now have an intelligence of 2.
Oh,
I believe.
What the hell are we supposed to do now?
Here we go. So yeah, spell transforms a creature you can see into a new form. The transformation lasts for the duration, or until you drop to 0 HP. It could be any beast, blah 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 blah. You assume the hit points of the new form. When you revert to normal form, you return to the number of hit points you had before the transformation. Excess damage carries over. Just cut the last bit. See just about the stats.
No, I don't hear anything about stats
The creature is limited in the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form. It can't speak, cast spells, or take any other action that requires hands or speech. The target's gear melds into the new form.
right.
You cannot activate, use, or wield any of those equipment items. So yeah, there you go. That's right, Phantom. Froggies! So, the three
I'm
of
gonna
you...
go find a lily pad to alight on.
I mean, this is a good bit of reconnaissance here. Yeah, the three of you kind of like jump off the cliff and into the water, and Daisha.
Your intelligence, we don't remember where we're going.
No, it's okay. You have, you still remember your goals and your drives.
This is why
Do
Bollywogs
we remember
can't
that,
form a
that the
plan.
giant dragonfly isn't a prey item?
It's too big.
Yes. Okay.
Too big.
Just
too
making
Yeah,
I think-
sure, tricky.
I was worried about that too. Yeah.
Right? I'm like, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
big. I'm gonna do this though. I'm gonna do this. The three of you hungrily gobble up our animated pink butterflies. They're gone.
Delicious.
They were
The end of an era.
like cotton candy butterflies.
I don't know how to dragonfly with
Charlie-
butterflies.
Charlie.
Feels like cannibal.
Oh, we ruined the beauty.
Don't worry, they'll come back. It
We'll
was
find
just,
more.
It was just a bit.
In this
We'll
visceral
find more.
swamp.
A forlorn Fomerian frog will flop into the pond and start forlornly swimming towards Bavlorna's cottage,
Okay. Daisha?
smacking its froggy lips. Cotton candy.
But at what price? Now,
I just like Evan Root over.
okay, you may, on the map, move at will around the pond and beyond, up towards the center of the water there, as you reconnoiter this area.
Was that a Rescuers reference?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I love Evan Root. I have a pin, an Evan Root pin.
Oh, there you go. There's your lily pads.
Oh.
Oh, nice. All right.
Very conveniently placed for
A frog.
frog transformation.
And I think the Bollywug courtiers are delighted by these giant frogs. They're like, oh, one of them like calls out, "Blubspiel, Blubspiel, I must have one. Please, will you get one for me?" And all these Bollywug courtiers like chasing you, like punting after you in the
Oh
water.
God, no!
But
They're like-
they can't keep up. You're very agile in the water.
Is this like a goofy Pluto situation?
A little bit, yeah. They have roughs. You do not. You're missing it right of where you are now,
Oh.
Willie. Right,
Oh.
right from there. You've gone too far. There you go.
I was actually just swimming after Emin.
There's your first mistake. Okay, so as yes, there you are. As you, sorry, it's not. It's a abstracted image because we're on, look top down on a multiple layered thing here. As you make your way, swimming through the water and buzzing through the air around, you find yourself witnessing for the first time Bavlorna's cottage as it looms over the middle of the lake on thick wooden stilts. It is heavily obscured with the thick fog, but you can discern its shape. And basically, Emin and Willie, you're beneath it there.
Oh.
And you can see that staircase that curls up and around it and up to an entranceway above.
Oh, so this little thing is like a foot.
That's like a stand, like a pole that is
Oh,
it's
okay,
on top
okay.
of.
I thought it was maybe like a well or something.
Could be. It is made of stone.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You can see the outline of the cottage. See, the dotted line is the outline of the cottage above you.
Oh, okay. This makes
Okay.
sense now. Okay. Yeah, perfect.
So you're underneath it.
Oh, gotcha.
Can I look into this thing?
Into what? Sorry.
This stone thing?
No, it's up and
It's
it
a
connects.
pillar.
It goes up into the cottage above.
Oh,
It's
okay. Pillar.
supporting.
It's a pillar.
Yeah, it's a pillar supporting the cottage above.
All right.
Is
Willie
there
the
any
frog
way
will
that-
start waddling up
Like-
to the first landing.
Is there anything under it?
No,
Like
just
if
I mean,
frog
if you go
down?
swim down into the water, it keeps on going
Yeah.
right down to the lake bed.
It's like a
Okay.
bayou house
Yeah.
on pegs. Yeah, with the
Mhm.
platform and stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Come on,
So-
we've all played Red Dead Redemption 2.
Nope.
What? Oh my goodness. All right. Bro.
Or one,
Bro.
for that matter. Okay. So you, I want to. It's on my wish list. You make your way up around. Are you just jumping up the steps like?
Yeah.
And Daisha buzzes by. Daisha, as you spin around, actually, I think. You know what? I think we can do away with dynamic lighting on this map now. You have explored pretty much everywhere.
Oh, thank God.
Good job, everybody. Boop. Ah.
Whoa.
Whoa! Like Christmas morning.
Now look at the top of the map.
Do 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 do.
That is what you can see. You get a side-on view instead.
Oh,
Oh!
it makes so much sense now.
Okay, yeah, you see that
Oh, wow.
there's the gazebo, and there's the balloon, and there's
Yeah.
the balloon with the
tree,
the balloon factory on fire on fire. Yep, there's the angry tree.
cauldron.
And the huts, there's the cauldron, yep, and there's Babylon's cottage with its amazing roof.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey, and down in the corner is the crab leg cauldron.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about
Wow.
before.
That's cool.
Yeah, folks, there you go. Yeah, we show them at home.
Oh, yep. Top left is one of
There
the
you go,
Bullywug
folks.
Kings.
There's
That's
the cauldron.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I keep the dynamic lighting on these things, because
Whoa.
the frames of the maps are a bit of a giveaway.
Yeah, for sure.
There's the king.
Him look like a jester.
Every bit of it
With
there.
the fronds.
I mean,
for
they are
sure.
fools. So yeah, that's the balloon that you saw being repaired, the factory that was on fire, the king's gazebo. Then there's the palace
Right.
itself is over there, and the hut. You can see the hut behind the palace towards the storm balloon. That's where your friend is in prison. And yeah, there you go. Even has that watchtower. That's the watchtower that you walked past on your way leaving last time.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the whole loop that you did. You went all the way around there. From
Wow.
from where the balloon is, you went clockwise all the way around. And Daisha, you are circling lazily round that hut there in the middle, avoiding the clotheslines. So, you're right, isn't it, Josh? It's so cool. As Josh, did you see the art before? Were you here? The actual art piece for it is beautiful.
Mm.
Let me just grab it, just in case. Just in case you missed it, because that would be a tragedy. Oop. There we go. So nice. There you go, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you observe Babylon's cottage for the first time, up close and personal. And yeah, you are going bloop, bloop, bloop up the stairs. Are you waiting until you... Because, Willie, you know that this will be a temporary change. And now that you've swum out to the stairs, it's going to be quite useful.
Yeah.
So do you wait? Just wait it out?
No, Willie was gonna head up into the cottage and just try to fake it that he belongs there and just kind of wander through the cottage because,
Okay.
hey, giant toads. Why not?
Sure. So, in that case, we have our final map for Hither.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
how nice.
As you arrive in Bavlona's cottage. Now, Daisha, you won't be able to do that.
Oh, I can't go in?
Well, no, because of the way it's as Willie and Emin, as you jump up the stairs, you find yourself coming up to a trapdoor, which you kind of just like butt against and like squeeze through and slime your way through.
Yeah.
But Daisha, you do see where they're going, and you do find a large balcony just outside where they are. So I shall put you there instead. And I can just keep you as your regular tokens. Sorry, everyone. We finally got to see this beautiful piece of art for Downfall, and now we have to say goodbye.
Lovely.
See you. Yeah, right, course, it's cool. It's awesome. Here we go, folks. Oop. And over here. Sorry, back to dynamic lighting again.
Yeah. Curses.
Ooh.
Can you see, Willie?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay. It's not, for some reason, it's not showing up on the. It's not showing your.
When I'm in
Hold-
the darkness,
hold still
I
for a
don't
second.
have- Yep.
Vision. How's that?
There we go.
Oh,
Perfect.
I can only see what what light is coming through the windows.
Yeah, come on it. I'm on it.
Okay.
It's dark, duh.
I have moonlight monocle, thank you.
There you are, mate. Has that worked?
There we go.
Okay, so you let's go with Daisha first.
Where?
Cottage. Okay, so yes, Daisha, you alight on this balcony. Now, as you come buzzing down out of the mist, you see this 10-foot wide balcony which runs almost along the length of the cottage. And it is covered from end to end with frogs. And you're like,
Oh.
you're like, Willie? Emin, which one are you? Which one are you? But no, but they're all like regular. It's not perspective. They're actually just small. They're not just, it's like, wow, this cottage is huge. Oh no, they're just small. And at each end of the balcony, attached to one corner of the cottage, just beyond easy reach, is a clothesline draped with patchwork garments that you have seen the other ends of. The lines stretch out over the lake and disappear into the thick fog. Do you alight on the balcony? Cheers, Phantom.
Yes, I am on the balcony.
Okay,
I'm
as
sorry.
you do that, the quote-unquote hundreds of frogs all
Oh.
croak in unison.
Whoa.
I definitely jump up off the balcony and land again. If I land again, do they croak again?
Yes. Here we go. Oh, here they are.
I go down. I'm on the railing of the balcony right now.
There they are.
Go back. I want to see.
No, the sirenscape.
I'm on the railing of the balcony, I imagine. Or am
Yeah,
I on
right.
the-
You just alighted on there. Yeah, like dragonflies do. Yeah.
I'm gonna land on a frog.
So that was really loud. Everyone, sorry about that. Say again.
I'm gonna land on a frog.
They all scatter because dragonflies are carnivorous, right? So
Yes, they are.
there's panic. They actually, after they all cry out like that, they all just you're almost knocked back. Actually, no, I'm gonna say you are. You're knocked off the railing and have to beat your wings and pull yourself back up into the air as they all just scatter past you and dive off and plunge down the 20 feet into the water below. It's just like it's like you hear some like Bullywug nobles down below. It's like, oh, this is like the time it rained frogs. I heard about this. Yes. Yeah, that is what you're doing out there. You inside, my friends. As Willie's having a good look around. Be careful, Willie. There will be consequences.
Oh yeah. Willie has made a perimeter of the room, waddling around, trying to peek out the windows. He looks out onto the balcony, sees Daisha having a wonderful game of hopscotch with the frogs outside, and so he will go into this weird pool that seems to be 20 feet above the lake.
Yeah, you are up inside now. You're inside the building.
Yeah.
As you make your way into that space there, as you come up through the trapdoor, you find yourself on this walkway around the edge of this pool, a recessed pool which is lined with mouldy clay tiles, which takes up most of this large square room. Stagnant water fills the depression to a depth of about a foot, and rising from the pool's center is the head of a stone well. So, Colby, it was a well, but just the top of it was much higher up.
Right.
Which gives off
I was like, stop guessing.
it gives off a unpleasant, pungent odor.
How far above the waterline does the wellhead extend?
3 feet, should we say?
Would it be possible as a large frog to kind of crawl up on the lip and look in?
Sure.
All right.
In one corner of the pool stands a tall, dirty, freestanding mirror. You can see that there, yeah?
All right.
And, actually, folks, let's zoom in a bit more for you so you can see. It's a much bigger map here, or much closer, detailed map here. And, let's see here. So yeah, there's this tall, dirty, freestanding mirror in an oval frame, and floating on the water is that large lily pad that you can see. Creaky wooden floorboards are arranged in a 10-foot wide raised walkway around the pool. This walkway is crowded with shelves, tables, and stools in all shapes and sizes. Almost every available surface is littered with stacks of dirty plates, scraps of food, and old junk. In the top corner, dummies, excuse me. Dressing dummies are pushed together in one corner, and a wooden staircase spirals up from another corner, and there are 5 closed doors leading from the room.
Willie will peer down in the well. What does he see?
Okay. Let's see. So yeah, the stairs lead down there where Emin's perched into the water, and you kind of splash down in there, and as you jump up onto the lip of the well, what's Josh doing here? Inspiration for Willie. He might be about to need it.
Thank you.
Cheers, Josh. Good to see you, mate. Thanks. Oh, that's me. I was going to give it to myself. No. Okay. And as you jump up onto that Willy Frog, not Willy Fogg, Willy Frog, around Bavlorna's cottage in 80 days, you peer down, and the water's right there. Strange kind of brackish water. It's just at the lip of the well, but not coming up and over into the pool. And as your webbed feet kind of grasp at the edge of the well to kind of grasp onto it, they do dip. Your toes kind of dip into the water, and they tingle.
Tingle good, tingle bad.
Quote unquote. Make one's skin tingle uncomfortably.
Oh dear. Oh dear, 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 dear.
Can you?
Okay.
Can you give me an intelligence check at -4?
Just straight intelligence, not a saving throw.
Nope.
Oh God.
I think so. It is -4, right? Is it -4?
Is it -4?
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. That's right. I'm a. Oh, das ist meine Geschlecht von us.
Where are
three.
you? Giant frog, giant frog. Oh, no, these are named people. Not named people. A 3? Okay, it doesn't matter. I put up this. I need the stat block anyway. Giant frog. Okay, here we go.
You have that
Yes, it was
inspiration.
-4. Yes.
Then I would like to use one of the inspirations and reroll that, please.
Indeed. Have a go.
Shoulder hurts. Ow.
Bye-bye.
Here we go. Well, this one's a little bit better. A 5.
Okay, I'm afraid you needed on the dice. You needed a 19 or a 20.
Yeah.
You do not know what is going on. Your froggy mind is blown. Like what? Froggen Himmel.
Wow.
What is going on here?
You think to
All right.
yourself.
But there is water in the well.
But it's nasty. Got it. All right, Willie will flop down and like swim towards the mirror while Emin and Daisha are doing what they're doing.
As you jump down off the top of the well, and the water laps behind you, the Emin, as your froggy form is looking over at this, you see that water like surge up behind Willie as he jumps off, and spills up over the sides and splashes down into the pool around it. And
Oh dear.
squeezing up out of the top of the well, a large jelly-like protuberance just comes bubbling up, pushing the rest of the water behind it and squeezing up out of the space, and a gelatinous cube emerges from the water within. And I need some initiative, please.
Oh dear.
Oh no! Oh god!
Like I'm not allowed in.
Yeah. Yeah, you're outside.
You could hear the problem. You could try and break through the door.
I'm not sure what the Dex mod is on the giant frog.
Let me make it available to you both,
Alright.
so you can pull it up. Emin and Willie. Okay, it should be under.
Journal.
It's in the journal, yep, and it's under creatures and then NPCs and creatures.
Got it.
And then if you open up the character sheet, then it's all clickable as normal. You have a swallow attack if you want to swallow it. Here you are, Josh. This is where it came in useful.
I wonder when will you ever be able to swallow a gelatinous cube again?
Now,
Alright.
guys, you are giant frogs, so oh no, you're still medium. Sorry, never mind.
I was going to say you have to
Yeah.
make yourself large, but nope.
And Daisha, let me give you your giant dragonfly.
Sure.
Where is it? There we go. You are large, Daisha, so can you increase your... Actually, I should increase your token for you there.
I thank you. Where did you make the on Roll20? That's where you made it available.
Yeah.
2 seconds. Not yet. Will be. In 2 seconds. Daisha. Boom. Okay, there you go.
Oh. It is I.
Do you have access, or should I give it to Emin?
Actually, well, yeah, when I click on it in the app, it says coming soon, NPC sheets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Emin then, so you can get it
Okay.
on Emin's screen.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Okay. No, you're fine. I'm thinking that
There you go.
we're gonna have to roll initiative here.
Yes, please. So select. Well, just roll. If you click on, there's a little like D20 thing on the character sheet next
Yeah.
to armor class. That's the initiative button.
Yep, got it. chat. A 12. Oh, it did it automatically. How nice.
Nice. Yeah, if you select the token and then use that thing, it'll work. Oh, sorry. I have been unjust. It is not a gelatinous cube. It is a gelatinous cylinder because it came out the well.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
They actually named it that on the character sheet. That's hilarious.
Hold on. If I click this initiative button on the giant dragonfly, though, it's gonna give it to me, right?
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Just don't select the token.
Oh, okay. So. All right. So the dex mod for the giant dragonfly is a 4. So I think that's
if the token's not selected, you can just click it. I think.
Let's see. Let's test this theory.
Hello, cat.
I know, the evolved form, gelatinous cylinder.
No, it gave it to Emin.
No, it didn't. Right there, 17.
Oh, I thought you
There you
gave it to 12 for some reason.
Fast dragonfly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write that in there. Alright, thank you everybody. So, that puts Willy first. Willy Frog.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Willy Frog, acting first in the initiative, will bunch his legs and leap out of the water
Okay.
20 feet and then spin and
I'm going to use my pseudopod attack of opportunity.
no, because he hasn't gone yet in the initiative. He shouldn't get his reaction.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Am I wrong on that? That's how I always thought, that if they haven't gone yet in that first round, they don't get the reaction until they go at least once in the combat.
That makes actually I think I have read that. I've never done an attack of opportunity right out the gate.
right. That's why I'm like, jump away.
No, that's good.
All right, and then he will turn, spin, and take the dodge action, meaning any attacks that hit him till the start of his next turn have disadvantage.
Nice.
That is my turn. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Oh, is that Phantom on their channel right now? Nice. They're doing a one-shot based on the Kickstarter over on their channel at the moment.
All right, we win! Yay! Close the stream. Let's go raid them.
All in good time. Okay, so that is your turn, Daisha. Sistine. Emin on deck.
Going to
Literally,
attempt
on the
to.
deck. Yes.
Yes. I'm going to attempt to bust through the door.
Okay. Let's see.
I have drone and bite. I don't know.
You do have uncanny dodge.
Well, that's not
Hey,
gonna
Ranger,
help me
how
get
you
through the
doing?
door.
No.
Run away!
Oh my god, you have 15 strength?
I am a badass flying bitch, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. I don't have anything that would help me bust through a door.
No, just brute force.
Yeah, you can just ram it.
Okay.
You can do your bite attack. Or just make a strength check.
Sure.
You do realize you're a dragonfly the size of a Rottweiler, right?
Even bigger. Large.
Yeah.
Like size of a cow.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
An 18 to hit?
No, just roll a strength check.
Oh yeah, it was an 18. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's enough. You just the door. Emin, the door behind you just like slams open, and these fractal eyes just go.
Frog Emin is unbothered.
Yeah, you know it's Daisha. It's okay. Actually, what am I doing? I could, if you wish, Stephanie, I could play the parts of Daisha for you.
Sure.
Where is it?
Want to be? Oh, you mean you have a filter? No, I don't like that.
Oh dear.
It's a cute one.
I'm scared.
That's a new one.
I don't know if it works with the zoom
Oh,
filter as well.
now you're
No.
invisible.
See, isn't that amazing? There you go.
Let me see on stream. Can you see it on stream?
There you go. Hello.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh my
Buzz, buzz, motherfuckers.
Oh no!
Yay.
It has your glasses.
Hello, I'm Daisha.
Oh my god.
Bzz, 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 bzz,
That's
bzz.
so cool.
I am so mad that I don't have this.
Whee! Oh no, I lost it.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Let me in, guys.
You're
Slam
so
your door.
mad
Slam.
you don't have
Slam.
that. Yeah. That nightmare fuel.
No, it's
Oh
cute.
my god, I
It's
love
like,
it.
It's like the same kind of nightmare fuel that Thomas the Tank Engine is, where it's really okay until you hit like your 20s and you're like, no.
That is deeply upsetting.
No,
Okay,
I love it.
so as this-
I love it. You guys
Emin-
don't know how to appreciate.
I mean, you're unaffected, you say, as this comes smashing through the door?
Yes,
Really?
my 2 intelligence is unbothered. I am moisturized. I am in my lane.
Sorry, I'm coming back.
It has your smile. It's so weird.
Let's
I
go.
love it.
Enough.
Now you're indivisible.
Okay. So. You're welcome, Phantom. So Ranger Harley, that Daisha's character has been polymorphed into that giant dragonfly. So they bring the hurt, I assume, as you smash through the door.
I bring the pain. I bring the speed.
The need for speed. Okay, and that is your action. If you would move into the space.
Yeah, I move into the space. I'm gonna be
I
on the
say you
edge of
lose
the
5
water.
feet as you squeeze through the door. You have to like fold your wings in and like walk through the door.
Yeah, what is my speed now? Hold on, where's the dragonfly block?
You have a 60-foot fly speed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
It's just
Hell
like
yeah.
around the interior of the room.
Yeah, cue Flight of the Valkyries.
I'm- Right there. That's where I fly.
Really?
Okay.
What do you mean?
I mean, do the duty. Can you?
Hold on.
Can you not?
I haven't
I can't
encountered
see
a gelatinous cube, so.
There, whoa.
Oh,
Rah.
oh my
Buzz, buzz.
goodness.
Okay.
A giant head.
Okay. So yeah, you just come crawling and then your wings out and you hover up into the air above the water there. Okay. Do you resist the urge to alight on the lily pad? It's right there. Okay. Emin.
Okay. Alright. I think that Emin is going to just kind of move away. You said there were doors, right?
There are 5.
5.
You can see them on the map, right? You see the little white, just the little white.
Yeah,
dots
I
sticking
do
out,
see
right?
them.
Yeah. So there are 3 in that wall where you are, and then 1 where Daisha just busted through, and then
Right.
there's 1 in the left wall as well.
Can I try to open this door here?
Give me. Like, Willie, I do thank you for your service. Like, immediately running towards the spooky dressing mummy like dolls. You give me a sleight of hand check with disadvantage.
Okay.
You are not made to open doors.
Right. Let's see. Where can I find this? Sleight of hand. Oh my gosh. Sleight of hand is dex, right? I'm just gonna roll
yes.
yes it is.
Yep.
So my dex is 1. I'm just gonna roll a d20 and add 1 to it.
Okay.
A 3.
Okay. You kind of trying to slimily like work the handle. It doesn't work. The dragonfly's AC. Aptitude strategy. Okay. So
So that is that.
I think that's it.
Okay. And the gelatinous cube. Target rich environment. Okay. There is a splashing and a slurping as this gelatinous cylinder comes out of the water and over towards the steps here. And as it does so, it lashes out with its pseudopod at the giant dragonfly. Which we decided it was 16, we said? Yes. 16, 22 HP. Okay. Pseudopod, go! Rah. That's only a 12. Misses.
Nice.
And that brings us back to Willy.
All right, Willie Grimm will toddle forward 10 feet, waddling past those dummies, splashing back into the pool. His legs will plunge underneath him, and he
Would
will
you like to hear about the dummies, or are you distracted?
Yeah, Willie's always got an eye towards possibly being
Observant, right?
taken. Yeah, being taken off task. Go
There
ahead.
are 7 humanoid-shaped dressing dummies standing in the corner. Four of them are medium-sized. 3 of them are small. 6 of them are adorned with shoddy, home-stitched garments. And the other one is bare, except for an ugly black pointed hat. So there's a black pointed hat on top of it, like a witch's hat.
Yes.
Willie will make note of it in his froggy brain. Turn back towards the gelatinous cylinder.
Okay.
Bunch his legs and leap to 20 feet, splashing into the water. His movement. He will try to take a bite in the rear of the cylinder to distract it from his friend. The bite is out. Does a 15 hit?
2 seconds, my friend. It most certainly does. This is not a dexterous thing.
All right, 5 piercing damage, and it is grappled. Escape DC 11, because I've got my big old froggy mouth
Okay.
hooked on the.
Is there any damage?
5 piercing.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, you tear out a chunk of it and then bite into the rest of it.
Yeah, can you grapple a gelatinous thing?
2 seconds, I'll check. Condition. Yep. has a lot of condition immunities, but not grappled.
Nah! So it is restrained. I can't bite another target, and the escape DC is 11. Go, giant frog. That is my turn.
Nice. It's grappled and restrained. Okay. Now, restrained means disadvantage, right?
I believe so. Like,
2
movement
seconds.
drops to 0.
Yep, 0. Let me quickly pull it up. Restrained. Attack rolls have advantage, they have disadvantage, and dexterity saving throws have disadvantage as well. Okay, so yeah, it's just gonna use its action to try and escape. Hey, Mac.
Oh, remind me afterwards, John. I'm gonna tell you something that will drive your players nuts.
Okay, looking forward to it. If it's shareable with the class, then please.
Okay. So, you can use your attack actions.
Yes.
To do either a grapple or a knock prone or knock away. So you move in, you grapple, that drops their speed to 0, and then you knock them prone, especially if you're a fighter with an extra attack, which they have a movement of 0 now, and you have to sacrifice half your movement in order to stand up. They have no movement, they can't stand up, so you hold them down. Rest of the party runs in on the target and wails on them with advantage.
That is a nice little combo move. Yes, indeed. Now, the gelatinous cube is immune to being prone, so that's good.
Damn it!
Not grappled, but prone. It's too big. It's just this huge cylinder of goo.
I kind of picture it like Willie has it grappled by his large jaws are just stuck in the jello, and he's just hanging there limply off the side. His back legs not even touching the water.
Aww.
But it's restrained, so you're doing all right. You're doing all right.
Right.
So DC 11 to escape. Rah!
4. It does not.
Oh dear.
It cannot. It's
Guys.
been. It's got it's got it's got a cramp in its neck from being in that well for so long. It's just like. "Argh." Oh, by the way, now that it has unplugged the well, water is bubbling up and spilling out of the well and refreshing
goodness.
the brackish water in the pool below. Okay, let me quickly check one thing. What's everyone's passive perception?
As a frog or as a?
As as the creature you are.
12. 12.
Oh,
So it's 10. 10 plus your
10.
wisdom.
Minus 10.
No, it's just 10, really, right?
10
No,
for
it's
me.
12. Passive perception
Oh,
on
wait.
the giant
That's
frog
Oh, it's
is
there.
12.
Oh, it is there. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, 10 is Daisha's is 10.
And 12, you said?
Yeah, frogs are 12.
Okay.
I have the eyeballs. That's not fair.
None of you notice something that happens. Okay. And that brings us back to Daisha.
Hate that.
I am.
You have
chilling here
advantage.
floating. Yes.
Bite it, bite it.
I'm going to just. What can I? Hold on. I need the dragonfly thing. There's the dragonfly thing. I was like, I'm gonna kick it, and then I was like, that's stupid.
By the way, you have uncanny dodge, which is cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
as a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Takes from an attack.
So you have a bite attack.
Let me.
Just click where it says bite on actions.
Be heard within range. Yeah, I'm gonna bite. Bite.
Yeah, I mean, click it.
I
Yep.
did.
What does it say? Didn't show up for me.
Wait. Oh, what?
Did you click where it
it's
says
showing
bite?
blank squares.
Do you, can I roll it for you? Should I just roll it for you?
Hold on, let me try one more time. There we go. It shows a 7 and then nothing.
What?
But we have an advantage, right?
One more. One more.
Well, no, it does. So those are the two rolls there, the 7 and the 16.
Oh, we can't
We
even
can't
see the 16.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's showing up for me. So yeah, you got a natural 1 on the first one, but a 16 on the second. So the 16 hits, that's 5 piercing.
Woo, cool.
Take
So
that.
yeah, so another big chomp out of it as the
I
dragonfly
didn't even know
buzzes in.
dragonflies could bite.
Carnivorous.
Got big old hand.
Okay. Noted, noted. Thank you. And as Daisha darts in and bites a chunk out of it, Emin Pastiche.
Big frog bite.
Frogs don't have teeth. That's silly.
Some do.
That's freaky.
Well, we can't double grapple, so
Okay, that hits 2 piercing.
awesome.
That's so weird because it's all those boxes for attack on his. Both
Are
of them
black,
are
yeah.
black.
I wonder if it's the night mode.
It is.
Yep. Yeah, the dark mode just blacks them out. Okay, cool. Well, we'll just turn that off then.
Black's
But
out.
yeah. So like the value boxes, when you click to, like when I just clicked to roll bite,
Yeah.
I could only see the first number, but I had roll 20 in like their dark mode,
Oh, I see.
and then when I took it out of dark mode, I could
could
see
see it.
everything.
Like we could see that 7 because
Yeah,
the 7
they
was
did. Yeah,
red.
the numbers messed up with dark mode, unfortunately. So it seems like something that would have been easy to catch, but
All right, yeah.
yeah, you just can't
Well,
read it.
Anyway,
Okay, noted. Thank you.
Very cool.
So,
double grapple.
the yeah, it can't move, right? It's restrained. So it's just gonna try and escape again. You said it was a 12. Willie?
Correct. Correct. An 11. An 11.
11.
11.
Okay. Nope. 5. It's just like desperately struggling. Okay. So you can't bite it.
Nope. Willie will continue being the most useful he's been all season by keeping his mouth shut and maintaining the grapple on the gelatinous cylinder. That was my turn. Thank you.
Okay. Daisha, another bite.
Yes.
Do a
Hold
bite.
on. the character sheet.
Do a bite, do a bite, do a bite, 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 do a bite, do a bite, do a bite, bite, bite.
And
A 10.
14.
Oh, sorry, 14. Yep, that hits. So 7 piercing.
7.
So tear out another, just buzz in and tear out another chunk of it. Okay. Emin.
Frog bites.
So you're, where are you? You're here?
Wait, hold on. My window's obscured by all these animal character sheets.
You can do it, babe. You can do it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
if
I
you
would've moved.
double click on the name, it will just minimize it and maximize it.
Oh! Did not know that.
Yes,
But yeah, right there at the top of the stairs.
Intense music is intense. Not too loud, is it, Mac? Let me know if it is.
Bite. Ooh.
Yes.
dirty
yes,
20.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Have it.
3 piercing. Not a lot of damage.
It's like war of attrition here. It's like little beats, little bite-sized pieces.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it tingles so much. Okay.
Guy's just like ripping parts of this gelatinous cube off, and I'm just like fork and knife, like cutting off little pieces.
What a good
Ah!
analogy.
I escape.
No! Uh-oh.
Okay, it has escaped. But that's his action, right? He can't do anything else.
Right, I think so.
Move. Good move.
And get attacked.
Get attacked. That's the saddest thing about
Can I grapple on an attack of opportunity?
I don't think
Oh.
so.
The bite action that the frog has just says if it hits, the target is grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that counts. Specific overrules the general. So if you bite on an opportunity and you get it, then it's grappled.
If this thing moves.
Here we go.
It's not going to try and move. It doesn't. It wants. Well, there's a very specific movement that it wants to do, but it can't do it because it's an action.
Ah!
All right, is it?
So, Willy.
Is it back around to
Okay.
Willy? Yeah, Willy will jump forward and bite it again.
Gimme. Once it's.
Does a 14 hit?
It does.
Another 5 piercing, and the
Okay.
creature is grappled once again and restrained.
Yay!
Okay, it kind of senses the futility of its predicament here, and without escaping from the grapple, just starts lashing out with pseudopods instead. So it's going to go, but after Daisha and everyone's turn. So Daisha, bite.
Yep.
17.
Okay, yep, 6.
I didn't even hear
6
damage.
piercing.
Crap.
6 more damage.
And Emin, biting too.
Yep.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
16. And 3 more piercing damage.
What does it
Okay.
taste like, John? To our blood
It is like you know, the Japanese soda flavor. It's got that kind of
Yes.
blue color to it. It's that,
That
but
is
it
the
tingles with
taste of bugs.
tingles with the acidity.
Well,
That's the
Okay,
perfect-
so now it comes the cylinder's turn. So it is just going to try and destroy you instead. So it lashes out with the pseudopod, but natural one.
wow.
Go there.
Willy, you're just holding on.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Daisha.
Alright. We're gonna take
Bite, bite,
another
bite.
big old chunk. 22.
All right.
Dang.
And 6 piercing damage.
Okay, and you good self, Emin?
Yep. And
Get him, get him, get him. Get
is
the
that a
jello.
natural 20?
It is a natural 20. Yes.
Hey.
Okay, now we're gonna have to use some proper dice for this because we do it differently to what Roll20 does.
Okay.
So can you roll me a d6 plus 7?
D6 plus 7. We got it. Hold on. Roll. It's a 6. Oh, 13.
Okay.
Maximum
Nice.
damage.
Okay, it's definitely bloodied, looking very Westware as huge chunks are being torn out of its Ghost Table Guild. Thank you. Even though we're just stuck in a surround and pound fight here, you're giving us the follow. That thank you. That means a lot. Welcome in, welcome in. We'll give you a Discord invite later on. Okay, and that brings it back to its turn. Desperately trying to escape from this grappling giant frog. Lashes out with its pseudopod. Smack.
Croak.
16!
Aye, 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 aye.
So you take four acid damage there, Charlie.
Oh,
Perfect. All right. That puts me down to 7 in frog form.
Really? You've got 18 hit points, right?
yeah.
No, armor class 18. So I was looking at the armor. Ah, you're all very smart. Shut up.
14 left.
All right.
And you're just holding on?
Oh yeah.
Even though
oh,
it's
yeah.
like smacks you with this thing, you still manage to hold on. You're just like, he's like hanging, like a small dog, like hanging, refusing to let go of it, like a toy.
Exactly. Conferring advantage to my companions for a full round of combat. I think I'm being useful. Yes, I continue to hold on.
All right. And Daisha and Emin's turns?
Dragonfly bite. 24, 7
Nice.
piercing. And
Emin's bite. Insect supergroup.
21, 3 piercing.
Okay, nice. And it's going to desperately, as it sees its gelatinous life flashing before its eyes, pseudopod on the naughty frog. 11. Just hits, right? Yeah, beats it. Haha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 acid.
Oh dear.
Hey, Ghost Table Guild raiding in with a party of 4. Well, you followed us before you even raided in. Welcome in, raiders. How you
Oh.
doing? Thank you so much. Welcome. Hope everyone had a fantastic session over your way.
What's that? 12 acid to Willie or Emin?
To Willie's frog.
Oh, perfect. All right.
Willie's frog.
Willie is very burnt and looking a bit hurt. The frog form is.
Yeah, I'm sure. Must be getting down there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 2 HP left, right?
Correct.
Yeps. Okay, how you doing, Raiders? Good to see you. We are playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight here. They are battling this gelatinous cube in Bavlona's hut. And they are polymorphed, so their tokens are not representative at the moment. They are polymorphed into 2 giant frogs and a giant dragonfly after they supped from Bavlona's cauldron. We have a giveaway. Jump into our giveaway, folks. We're going to be drawing it before too long. ! Enter in chat for your chance to win anything, one single product from the Trolllord Games catalogue. Do jump on in there and have the chance to win that. We are being sponsored at the moment because they have a fantastic Kickstarter, which is less than 24 hours to go. Please do head on over there, give it a look. A fantastic adventure path, levels 1 through 13, extra planar travel, all sorts of cool things going on in the storyline that we've had sneak peeks of. Beautiful art and maps. Check it out, it's amazing. Okay, and that was the cylinder's turn, right?
Yes.
Correct.
It just
Yes, so-
damaged Charlotte. Yeah.
So yeah, back to Daisha and Willie's bites.
Yep. Willie is maintaining.
Thank you, Willie.
Chomping away.
Your hard work is appreciated.
25 and 5 piercing for Daisha.
Nice. Chomp.
And 22 and 7 piercing for Emin. Finally,
Okay,
it does some damage.
It is on its last legs.
Get him!
That means it has 10 or less. Okay, can Willie be returned to his human form? Cylinder. Pseudopod. Smack. Only a 7.
Nope.
Oh,
Misses.
Okay, you're a very, very bruised and battered frog, but you are still alive and still
Yes.
polymorphed. And, Daisha, go. Can she do it?
and 16 to hit, 7
Okay.
piercing.
Emin, as Daisha, as a giant dragonfly, tell me what happens.
So the dragonfly kind of like spins around the room and does like a flyby,
Uh-huh.
and as the mandibles are like skimming the surface of this cylinder, it grabs whatever like central core is holding this thing together and just like chomps it into dust and just liquefies.
Yeah, dust is not dust. Yeah, so she just comes down towards it and just slams into it and just bites these massive chunks out of it and just keeps like pressed up against it, buzzing the wings furiously and just biting all the way through to the other side. And it just goes in 2 halves. As Willy Frog lets it go, and it splashes into the pool
dirtying it, but you see the water is flowing up and out over the edges of the pool and disappearing off somewhere, splashing down into the lake below, you would imagine, as it seems that this well constantly refreshes the water in the pool here. And you return to the peace and quiet of this room.
Ribbit.
And let's tidy up a little bit here. That gelatinous cylinder is gone. Now, as you splash back into the water, thankfully, and the remnants of the gelatinous cube bob and drift around, you hear a click, click, click of hobnail boots on the spiral staircase in the top left corner.
Willie will hunker behind the wellhead, down low in the water with only his eyes peeping out the way frogs do.
Mm-hmm. And where are we here? Sorry, folks, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I think that Emin would probably like hop. He might hop down to be next to Willie, and Daisha would probably go back out onto that balcony.
Well, before that happens, like just this, as the fight's finishing here, you see a strange figure leaning on a cane come down the stairs.
Ah, okay.
And a toad-like face with a mouth that widens and elongates as she smiles regards the scene. Her bulging eyes move independently, looking this way and that at different parts of the room, constantly scanning the surroundings. Stained, mouldering patchwork garments hide much of the leathery, almost mummified flesh that stretches over the compact frame with extraordinarily long, spindly limbs. And you can almost hear like a papery, rustling, creaking, cracking sound as she slowly comes down the stairs. And Bavlorna Blightstraw appears.
How did you get in here, you little pests? No matter. New pieces and parts for my creations. Tell me, little froggies. Dragonfly. I've been wanting some dragonfly eyes. Are you familiar with the art form of taxidermy?
And Bavlorna Bitestraw, alerted to your presence after her lawnlings came to investigate the frogs erupting into noise on the balcony, appears.
Oh boy.
Boop. Not on her lily pad.
Oh my god.
And that is a very good place to leave things, as we are at time, I'm afraid, everybody. So, that is all for today. A huge thank you for everyone who's joined us through the session. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. Now, folks, we are going to be wrapping up here, but we do have our giveaway. If you are not already, this is your last chance, ! Enter, to jump into the giveaway, and we will draw it after we have our little roundup of what's coming up here on the channel. Alright, so as we leave Bavlorna's hut with Bavlorna herself, we are going to be back with you before too long, but no Tricenta's Tyranny today, because, my friends, we have a very special one-shot lined up. We are sponsored at the moment by the wonderful Troll Lord Games. The giveaway is for a single thing from their catalogue online,
any digital product that you would like outside of their bundles of things. And you can have the chance to grab one of those if you jump in the giveaway. But they, as I said before, are running their fantastic Kickstarter at the moment, The Undying War, a fantastic adventure path, levels 1 through 13. Beautiful art and maps and a great story behind everything that's going on there. Here is the link. Less than 24 hours to go before it's finished and wrapped up. So if you have the chance, please do jump on over there and give that a backing. And if you would like a sneak peek into the world of that campaign, without spoilers for the adventure, do not worry. We are doing a very special one-shot later on today or tomorrow early in the morning, if you're in that part of the world, at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, or 8 p.m. Japanese time. We are leaping into a wonderful one-shot with a very talented cast of performers. We will be joined by the fabulous AJ Winters, who is coming to us from Winter's Tales. Absolutely awesome role player, and I am very, very excited to play with AJ again. It has been a while since we were able to play together, and we have some other very talented Australians coming in your general direction, as we are also joined by the fabulous Dead Aussie Gamer. Michael will be jumping in there as well, and our dear friend, the dreaded GM, Josh, the dreaded GM, is also joining us. And we have a new friend joining us on the channel for the first time from the One for All YouTube channel. We have Kendall as well. So please do join us and see just what we have in store for this original one-shot in the world of the Kickstarter's adventure that I have written myself. So come and support me as we see how this goes. I think it's a decent tale to be spun, and I'm looking forward to going through all of that. So we will be kicking things off later on today, and I hope that we can see you there. Then it's back into our regular campaigns. Candlekeep Mysteries tomorrow. Then next week, Rime of the Frost Maiden, Out of the Abyss, Barovia and Beyond, and back here to Bavlona's Cottage with Bavlona. So, thank you, everybody. Now, let us hop on over here. Boop. All right. Now, we are going to be drawing, as I said, a winner here. Speaking of giveaways, that one-shot later on is going to have a rather nice collection of swag for you to get your hands on if you're into that kind of thing. Physical copies of Troll Lord Games books sent to you wherever you are in the world. We have, where did I put that? I do have a list of what we had. What were there? There was all sorts of cool things. There's like a monster book and a setting book. Oh, here, I found it. So yes, we have the Codex of Aird, which is a 5e player's guide to the original world from Troll Lord Games' homebrewed world. There is Monsters and Treasure, all sorts of loot and monsters that are new to the game, which you can use. And there will be a signed copy of the Kickstarter's adventure, which is our grand prize going to one lucky person. And you can have your chance to win that and enjoy the fantastic role-playing of these fine people as we jump into the one-shot tonight. Now, we will be venturing the title of the one-shot, I'm going to reveal here today, Into the Barren Wood. Into the Barren Wood. What is lurking in the forest there, and why are our adventurers being sent on that quest? We shall see as we come back. Now, Charlie, what's going on with you, my friends? What can people do to find out where you're at?
Well, you put our Twitch in there, and through there you can find our Discord where most of the action happens for DM Charlie Gaming. And if you haven't heard it before, I'm going to say it again. DM Charlie Gaming. We are a community of passionate, diverse, and inclusive role players, and we're built around a cadre of vetted, phenomenal, professional DMs. We are committed to consistently delivering exceptional and memorable role-playing experiences. It is what we are about. Come and check us out. DM Charlie Gaming, discover your legend. Love your game.
Thank you, sir.
Back to you, John. Thank you for the time.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
So, yeah, there's
Oh,
the
you're
Twitch.
very welcome.
There's the Twitch channel there, and you can go to the Discord from that link over there. Hey, a massive thank you for playing with us today, my friends, as always, and everyone who watched along. Thank you so much too. We have one last thing to do.
One last thing.
What was that? What was that, Willie?
Oh, I was just playing every week. You know, it's like you get these momentary moments of elation, like Mudchuckle isn't ruined. Yay, we're not rat bastards. But more often than not, it's kind of like, and here we are in the frying pan, and we're gonna end in 2 minutes. Oh, now you're into the fire, and I read about it for a week. Yeah.
So you're asking for less cliffhangers, right?
No.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so there we go, folks. Oh, excuse the timer popping up there after we have closed the giveaway. So yes, here we go. The winner of tonight's Troll Lord Games goodie bag is going to Phantom. Yay! Congratulations. A strong supporter of the channel. Always good to see you, my friend. Congrats to yourself. Okay, so there we go, folks. That is all for today. We are going to wrap things up here, but we will see you all again very, very soon, and we cannot wait. I like how you had the congrats lined up before you even knew it was you. Alright. So, let's see who is on. Yep, none of our stream team are on at the moment, so let us head on over to said sponsors of ours. The wonderful people at Troll Lord Games are doing a one-shot set in the world of their Kickstarter, much as we will be later on today. So, if you want another sneak peek, you can hang around for that raid, get yourself some of those dream pies that you can give all of these beautiful inspiration crystals to these wonderful players, and we will see you all again next time. Thank you as well, Ranger and everyone. It's been a pleasure as always, but that is all for today, my friends. Stick around for that raid. Click on over to their channel to make those views count. Let them fly if you've got those phoenixes stored away there. And that is all for today. So, as we like to say around these parts, Oyasumi Nasai.
Oyasumi!
Oyasumi!
Through murder, through treachery, he rose. You trusted him. All wished his demise. Reckless and cruel, loved through hate. Coburg the Undying, High Lord of Ulfstrom. He longed for more, for power, for love. But she was gone, taken from him. But he would have it all. Power and his love, and the world his yoke, and his war. The road to hell begins with the first step. The Undying War, a 5th edition adventure path for 1st through 13th level characters that brings an evolving storyline to your table. Pulling your adventures into an epic tale, they will journey over land, through dungeons, towns, castles, and even to other planes of existence. With countless NPCs and endless hours of play, immerse yourself and your players in the world of Aird and Coburg's Undying War. Your journey begins in the simple town of Botkenberg and ends before the gates of hell, from monsters more mundane to beasts of legend. The Undying War, live on Kickstarter. Pledge today and join us at the table. Troll Lord Games, join the fray.